All right, guys, how's it going? I am Dr. DeLay. We've got some Monday Night Football for you guys as the New York Jets take on the Miami Dolphins. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. And I agree, Steelers fan, it does. It is. Again, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you're going to love Pittsburgh sports. All right, tonight, again, both teams 0-3. The Jets coming in. Actually, if you look at the betting lines, they are actually not the favorite. The Dolphins aren't. The Dolphins are favored by 2.5. Of course, they are the home team, so you got to kind of factor that type of stuff in there. But yeah, the Dolphins minus 2.5. Over under, not expected to be a high scoring game. And again, it's kind of crazy to think about considering the Dolphins have been, well, pretty good team, as far as offense is concerned the last 2 or 3 years. Let's see here. I wanted to get the stats. Okay, there we go. Looking at the stats, yards per game. Not really much for the Dolphins this year. Again, they have struggled. Oh, actually, this is defense. Well, we can talk about the defense. Again, both teams not that great at defense. The Dolphins averaging nearly 370 yards allowed per game. That is just not good. A Giants fan, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello, Sean. Yes, we are ready for some football for sure. Good to see you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. The Dolphins allowing 32 points a game. That is just atrocious. The Jets not too far behind, not outdoing them by too much. 31 points again, so just not really much here for the defenses for these teams. For the offense, again, just not too much, just nothing. The Dolphins, 281, which is actually more than the Steelers, but again, the Steelers aren't exactly known for that offense. But yeah, only 18.7 points a game. The Jets, I believe, had a little bit more of an average because they did well against the Steelers week 1. Yeah, 23 points a game, 271. So, again, just not much for these two teams. But, again, with the defenses and how they are, you could expect a high-scoring game. I think that's what we all want. We want some exciting football here. Again, the loser of this game will drop to 0-4. And while it wouldn't be over for the season, their season wouldn't be over, I would say that it's probably over. There's about 2,000 people in the crowd. Has Miami already given up on the fish? It's possible. I hope not. I mean, again, there's a lot of potential with Miami, but that's really the story with them. Potential, never actually living up to that, the reality. Again, they made it to the playoffs, I believe, 2 years ago. Just couldn't do anything against the Chiefs. Last year, couldn't do much. This year, again, 0-3. Just struggling out of the gate. Same thing with the Jets. The Jets, I don't really know if many Jets fans really expected them to be good, but, they are struggling regardless. I know they have Justin Fields, but, again, I wasn't really a fan of him regardless. So, and he hasn't really shown much now. He was injured, I believe, in week 2. So he's coming back. He will be starting tonight, so maybe he recaptures that form against the Steelers. Against the Steelers, he played his best game, I believe, in his NFL career. So if he does that, then the Jets might be something tonight. But we'll see. Hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Yesterday I was busy. Missed the streams. Went to church all day. What baseball games you doing? So for tomorrow, still unsure. I can guarantee I'm doing Reds-Dodgers tomorrow night. As far as during the day, I don't know. It really just depends what happens at work. So, yeah, I can confirm Reds-Dodgers tomorrow night, but I don't know about anything else. I will make sure that I think it's Thursday. I'll be home all day, so I'll try to cover every game that I can, which I know there's a game starting at 12-2, so that'll be pretty much impossible. I'll have to pick one. Probably the NL one if, of course, the Cubs and Padres go to Game 3. If not, then I'll just cover pretty much whatever is still available on Thursday. So, yeah. Showing Aaron Glenn, again, he's looking for his first NFL victory. It's been a rough stretch for him to start off in his young NFL coaching career. Looking for his first one. Actually, it kind of got made fun of because of a celebration that he did, and then they ended up losing. So, yeah, no, I don't know what he's doing, Aaron Glenn. Great player, maybe not the best coach. We'll see. And again, of course, they're showing Mike McDaniel, who has has been hot and cold. He was, of course, the young prodigy whenever he first came in, but he has struggled to really get it going as of late. Whenever he plays a team that is pretty solid, 6-17. Whenever he's playing a bottom feeder, 22-9. So he beats the teams that he's supposed to, loses against the teams that may put up a fight. Tonight, well, they play an 0-3 team. So on paper, it should be with the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are also a 0-3 team. So we'll just find out, I guess, in a few hours what happens here. The Dolphins wearing their black uniforms, their Miami Vice, I guess. I'm not too sure. I'm not really the biggest fans of these jerseys, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go ahead and just deal with it, I guess. I don't know. All right, the Jets are going to kick off to start this one. The Dolphins will get the ball to start it off. Nick Folk, that guy is old. He's been kicking since I've been growing up watching him kick. Jeez, All right, we are just a few moments away. There is the kickoff. Fielded at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and brought down at the 34. That is Washington on the return. And I do have both of these out, so I kind of want to see which ones might be better. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Okay, here's Tua again. It's been a struggle. But look, maybe he can get it together tonight. I'm not too sure. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 34. Tua is in the shotgun. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Sending a man in motion is Tua. Tua fakes actually going to hand it off. He's at the 35 and slips at the 37. That's Devin A-Chain. He's been a guy that usually can average pretty. He's averaging about 5 yards a carry just a few years ago, but I don't know. Again, he's been kind of struggling with the entire Dolphins team. So he's looking to get it going tonight. So 2nd and 7, ball at the 37. Tua's in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off. A-Chain trying to find something. And he really can't find much as he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, 0-3 teams, just each looking for their first win. Kind of, again, the Dolphins uniform, I don't know if I like it or not. I don't really think I do, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. 3rd and 5. Tua's in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Tua sending a man in motion. That is Waller. Tua drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It is caught by Waller at the 50 and brought down at the 47. That's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Don't worry, picking the Jets with a 3. J3TS. Interesting. A lot of Jets fans apparently... 8 votes, 7 of them going to the Jets tonight. So not much faith in the Dolphins. Who is Miami's coach? No, he is not. Mike McDaniel, I think, is his name. I can't remember. I know it. Anyway, Tua's in the pistol. Tua drops back, looking to his left. Now to his right, moving to his left. Fires. It is going to be, blown up. Pass intended for the running back, but he was blown up by a linebacker. Incomplete. The rivalry. Yeah, they're using the rivalry jersey. I don't think the Jets are, though. That's what I don't understand. Oh, that was Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon, the young running back, the rookie from Oklahoma State. Not bad. He's not a bad running back at all. Because they're only going to win 3 games this year. I don't know about 3. I mean, they are pretty bad, though. I can't lie. Anyway, 2nd and 10 in the pistol. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Tua hands the ball off up the middle, trying to find something. And again, he just can't find anything. Finds a bunch of Jets. So he's tackled after a gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and long yet again. Again, they're showing the Jets defense, which on paper, again, should be good. But they have struggled this year. Both teams have struggled. Again, you can see their records and kind of figure that out. But on paper, the Jets defense should be really good. They have not been impressive. 3rd and 7. Tua in the shotgun. Ball at the 44. They need to get to the 37 for a brand new set of downs. Trips left, one tight end in tight to the right. Tua jumps back, looking to his left. Fires. It is caught at the 35, tackled at the 36. That is Tyreek Hill, and that's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. And again, you're kind of seeing maybe, just maybe when they pass it, might be a little bit better. Again, Tua and the Dolphins just a few years ago, just a high, exciting, explosive offense. It has lacked in the last year especially, and they're looking to get back on track. Let's squish the fish. 1st and 10 at the 36. Tua under center, sending a man in motion. That is the fullback. Tua fakes the handoff. It's going to be thrown. I don't know what in the world happened there. I don't know if it was tipped or not, but that was a questionable whatever. Again, with Tua, obviously he's kind of a meme when it comes to quarterback play, you know. I think he's not bad, but definitely will show why people kind of pick on him a little bit. And I don't know what that was. Again, they didn't even show the replays. That's concerning. Anyway, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball at the 36. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Tua swings it out to A-Chain. He's at the 35, the 30, and tripped up around the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and that makes it 3rd and manageable. Doctor, could you kick a 35-yard field goal? 18-year-old me could easily kick a 35-yard field goal. Not 28-year-old me, no. I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't tried. I don't think I could. But I played soccer, so yeah, I could definitely kick it. My range was 45. And that's without really practicing as a kicker, to be honest with you. I feel like if I gave it a shot, I could have. Anyway, Tua jumps back, fires over the middle. It is incomplete. A lot of contact on Waddle, but nothing doing. No flags. He's doing a Fortnite emote. That's interesting. Brandon Stevens on the coverage, and it looks like they're going to have to settle for 3. Oh, yeah, he was all over him. I don't know how there was no flag there from Stevens, but it is what it is. Delay. Malik Neighbors going to be. I know. I saw that, Nick. Man, that's so terrible. So terrible, man. Malik to me is like AB, obviously on the field. Anyway, it's a 47-yard attempt, snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. And the Dolphins strike first. 3 points. 10:51 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, Miami leading the Jets 3-0. 28, you should be in your prime. Yeah, no. My physical prime as far as athleticism, 18. Strength, maybe a few years ago, actually. Probably when I was 25, 26. I was pretty strong a few years ago. No, I haven't really worked out much anymore, so unfortunate. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's a growing channel, folks. Just 3 months ago at 340-something, 348 or something. Now we're over 1,200, and that was we just crossed 1,000 last Saturday. So, again, we are a channel on the rise. You may as well subscribe now because you're going to subscribe later, I promise. So, hopefully enjoy the classic radio style I try to offer here. That's pretty much the gist of it. I cover football and baseball. So if you are a new viewer, thank you for clicking on the live stream, giving me a chance to call this game for you. But hopefully you can like and subscribe. The Steelers are off Sunday. Are we doing? We should be, yeah, 100% doing NFL games. And I will be doing. I can tell you, I'm doing Vikings-Browns. I'm going to be doing that early game because that seems to be a popular window for me. That early window where everyone else is kind of sleeping. Tom Grossi hitting the sack. All of them stuff, all the streamers. No, I'm just kidding, not all of them, but good amount of them. So we're gonna go ahead and definitely do the London game. But as far as the rest, I don't know yet. Just depends on the playoffs for MLB. It really does. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, feel free to chat down below. I do have a poll in the comments. Feel free to let your voice be heard tonight. Who do you think is going to win? 80% of you guys have the Jets winning. No love for the Dolphins. Dolphins, of course, got the ball first, tacked on 3. We'll get to see Justin Fields again. Justin Fields, I'm not a Justin Fields guy, but I'll tell you what, he looked really good against the Steelers. I can't lie. So if we see that version of him, that all the fanboys feel like that's pretty much been Justin Fields, no, that's the one-time thing. But if he continues that, then all right, we might have something going with him and the Jets. But again, we'll see. We'll see. All right, we are back here in Hard Rock Stadium. Used to be Pro Player Stadium. I miss that. I'm old, folks. We're doing a poll for MLB games. No. I control that. I control. Sorry. Anyway, it is what it is. It'll be okay, though. I feel like I'm going to pick the games you guys want to see anyway, as there is the kickoff. That is in the end. So he's going to take it out. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Reversing field. 25 slips at the 27. And there is a penalty marker on the field. That was Davis on the return. So we'll get to see what's happening here. I don't know what in the world's going on the screen over there, but apparently we still kicked a field goal. But no, we did kick off things here, and I have no idea what in the world's going on. Craig Rolstad, a referee. Before that, it was Joe Robbie Stadium. I'm not familiar with that. That's probably before, probably in like the 70s and 80s, if I had to guess. I don't know what Pro Player went up, actually, to be honest with you. They're still discussing, folks, by the way. I'll let you know, I promise. As soon as we know anything about the flag, I will be sure to get the information along to you. 2 fouls. Both by the Jets. Illegal block in the back. Number 80, that's declined. Low block, receiving team, that is accepted, and that's going to be half the distance. SGA Sports Talk. Check it in. Check it in. Again, I appreciate your support, but I'm just saying, one more mess up and you're gone. I have to be honest with you. You've clearly went against the rules multiple times. I hate that has to be the hello, but I will do what I have to do to protect the channel above all. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Ball at the 13. Fields is under center. Hall is in the backfield. Sending a man in motion, that is Wilson. Fields hands it off to Hall up the middle at the 15 and hits at about the 19-yard line. That's a gain of about 6. Hall, again, he's very good. You're sorry? Well, we'll see. Again, you mess up one more time, and it's a GG's. We will have to part ways, SGA. Again, I appreciate you supporting, but again, money's not going to control me. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Can we be friends? We'll see. 2nd and 19. Fields under center, sending a man in motion. Fields hands it off up the middle, makes a guy miss at the 20. 25, still moving the feet and brought down at the 29-yard line. That is Brandon Allen, I want to say. Braylon Allen. That was a hard-fought run there. That's a brand new set of downs for the Jets. Again, the Jets looking good in week 1, but they did lose. Not so much since then. Fields is in the shotgun. Ball at the 29. Fields drops back, looking over to the left. Now moving to his right. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 30 and runs out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That's a nice little gain there of about 6. How long have you been a Pirates fan? Well, pretty much my whole life. Don't ban me. Again, just don't do anything dumb. Again, you know what you're doing. You know what gets you timed out, so don't do it again. Maybe to the Red Sox, Yankees. We'll see. I can tell you Reds Dodgers is a guarantee because I will not be working at those times. 2nd and 4, ball at the 35. Fields in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fields hands it off to Hall. Makes a guy miss, and he's brought down at the 40. Again, just so quickly he gets the ball and runs forward. Brand new set of downs for the Jets. Pretty much everything on the ground right now. Hall, Allen, and Fields doing a great job on the ground. We'll, of course, look to see how Fields is with passing tonight. Again, it's his first game back due to injury. Great run, running the game, looking good. Very much, Sean. I agree. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 40. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Hall going in motion. Fields Takes a snap, looking to his left, fires. It is, oh, what a catch by Hall. The throw really wasn't that great, but Hall with a acrobatic catch for a nice gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up. Magic Man, come on, y'all. Only 9 likes with 33 viewers. Smash the like button. It's fast and freezy. Oh, pardon me. It's fast, it's free, and easy to do. Y'all get this sports entertainment for free. Least you can do is smash the like. Oh, 100% Magic. Magic Man, thank you. You are a legend, sir. I really do appreciate you, man. All right, 2nd and 5. Fields under center. Fields hands it off. This is Allen. He's at the 50, the 45, moving the feet, and brought down at the 40. What a gain there. Gain of 15 for Allen. And cheers to you, Magic Man. Do the Reds have a chance versus the Dodgers? I think they have a chance. You probably should be on your behavior the whole stream. You might let me. Again, I don't know. Again, I don't know. We'll see about that. I went to school with Allen. Really? Well, hey, he's a beast. Magic Man, I haven't liked because I'm looking for the love of this guy. This guy. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Fields is under center. Fields sending a man in motion. That is Garrett Wilson. Field run. He's at the 35, the 30, 25 sliding at the 22. Nice tuck and run by Fields. That's a brand new set of downs for the Jets, and they're cooking. Buck Purdy got injured again. Stubborn put Purdy. Yeah, sorry I got hurt. Can't believe I stayed up all night. Oh, yeah. I'm glad. I mean, I was up anyway, but I did not cover the game. I wish I did. It would have been really good for the channel. I was just tired. I just needed a break. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 21. Fields in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fields gets the snap. It's going to keep it on the RPO up the middle at the 20 and brought down at the 17. That's a gain of 4. So it makes it 2nd and medium coming up for the Jets. You did. Again, that's really cool. I don't think I haven't went to school with anyone famous, so I can't. I got bets on this game. Chose your channel to hear the game call. Appreciate your time and live. Thank you, Boxy Fan. Hopefully I do a great job. The audio's cutting in and out. Is it? Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. If anyone else, you might have to back out and come back in. That's also a thing that's been happening on the channel. Fields is in the shotgun. Yeah, you have to log out and log back in. I don't know why it does it. Anyway, Fields hands the ball off up the middle. Allen, and he can't go anywhere. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Let me go ahead and... There you go. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 16. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hands the ball off up the middle at the 15. Diving forward at the 11. He needed to get to the 11, or they're going to give it to him. And I think they are. That's a brand new set of downs. That was Davis on the carry. Isaiah Davis getting his first carry. He makes it look good. That's a first down for the Jets. Reload the page seems to... I don't know. Understand. Okay, SJ. Again, I'm telling you guys to do that. Don't repeat what I'm saying. Don't make me do it. I will do it, SJ. I will just say... I'll just bring up the band hammer. 1st and 10 at the 11. Fields under center, sending a man in motion. And it looks like the play clock hits 0. I don't know if they got the timeout off in time. They did not. It's a delay of game. That'll back them up 5. Let's go Jets. Yeah, that's Sean. Who you got for the first win? I mean, I don't want to pick because I'm calling the game. I don't want to pick because I'm calling the game, you know? I don't know. I can't reveal. I'll say a team that has some green in their uniform. 1st and 15, ball at the 16. Fields drops back, looking over the middle, moving to his right. There's a flag. Throws it away. I guarantee you it's going to be a hold. I guarantee you it's going to be a hold. Fields, as soon as he started moving, I saw a Dolphins player like, you know how it goes. Watch a few Pirates games you called late in the season when I found your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, it's not against the Jets. Interesting. Oh, they're going to do hands in the face. Oh, that is interesting. Could have went either way. Oh, wow. So that's going to be on the Dolphins, and that's going to, I guess it'd be half the distance, right? I'm assuming. You went to the Destin, had a feeling. Battle of the non-unbeaten. At least someone gets a win. Oh, yeah, Mr. Green. First and goal for the Jets. Ball at the 10. I guess it's only a 5-yard penalty. Fields in the shotgun. Hands it off. Up the middle to Hall. Hall fighting at the 8 and is brought down at the 7. Just a running drive. That's all they're doing. Fields only with one pass. But I'll tell you what, they don't need him to. They have moved the ball pretty well. Let's go Bucks. Oh, yeah. Won't be able to say that anymore. Bots have been brutal this year on everyone's channel. Oh, yeah, they are. They're bad. Second and goal. Ball at the 6. Fields in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Fields sends it up the middle with Allen fighting forward. Oh, the ball came out. Who recovered? Allen was extending to the end zone, but he didn't have the football. It's Dolphins ball. Oh, what a killer. The Jets were driving. The Jets were driving. SGA, what are you doing, buddy? You're putting up fake scores. We might just have to say it's been real, buddy. Not saying you can't be a troll, but again, I've told you so many times. It's been fun, buddy. You have a good one. Take care, okay? Peace. All right, well, the Dolphins going to have the ball inside their own 5. But yeah. I mean, that's crazy. Again, the Jets were just driving, and they couldn't punch through. A turnover by Braylon Allen. Recovered, actually, by Minkah Fitzpatrick, the former Steeler. Look at that. I'm still kind of sad that he's gone, but it is what it is. Could only happen to the Jets. Yeah. Could only happen to the Jets. And I don't know. The Steelers have done it so many times. You're welcome, Mr. Green. I don't know. I don't want to, he's broken a lot of rules, and I've let him slide. But, just because you become a member doesn't mean you're automatically immune. Anyway, well, he's gone, so I guess I have to take him off the member list. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. You like the NFL, you like college football, you like baseball, MLB. This is what I do. I call games. So definitely like and subscribe. If you like the play-by-play offer, again, I try for the traditional radio style. Hopefully that's something you like. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. They went 85 yards. I know, that's so tough. They were looking good. They were looking really good. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Is there any way to block the... No, there's not. Wait, I'm not immune. I mean... You've given me no reason to match up any. Again, you guys, I know the difference between supportive, and you guys know this too, I'm sure. I know the difference between supportive and non-supportive, So I do appreciate you guys. So I have a great subscriber base. 99%, pretty good, But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, that's really bright. Jeez, But yeah, this is what I do. Again, I call games, so... obviously I'm a Steelers fan, but I do bounce around like tonight. It's not just the Steelers channel, folks. So we're back showing Dan Marino some old Dolphins. So yeah, it's been a while since the Dolphins have been pretty good. I don't know if I've actually seen them good in my lifetime, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 at their own 4. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tua sending a man in motion, hands it off. Up the middle, trying to find something, and once again can't find really anything. That is Ollie Gordon, the rookie running back out of Oklahoma State. He has had nothing to work with tonight. After the preseason schedule release, I didn't want the postseason. Don't want Cubs Brewers. Oh yeah, that could be interesting. Rhino, who did he take? I think he took. Who did he take? Actually, I don't even remember. Jets and Broncos, I think. 2nd and 9. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, to 1 to the left. As Tua drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 12, and he got close to the sticks, which are at the 14. I don't know if they're going to give it to him, and they are. That's a brand new set of downs. That's Tyreek Hill on the catch. Living around Cubs fans are the worst. I mean, I don't know. You guys would have to, I don't know. You guys know more about that than I do, living up north. Hampton gave me great points. Scott Dobbins. Ooh, yeah, you should do well. You should do well. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. They're still in the huddle, folks. Only 10 seconds left. That should be plenty of time, though, I'd imagine. Tua in the pistol. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. This is Tua. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's at the 15. Lowers the shoulder and brought down at the 20. That is Achane with a gain of 6. That'll be 2nd and manageable coming up for the Dolphins. Curtis Martin, Jets, and Dan Marino, Dolphins were the last time I thought either team was good. Fair enough. Fair enough. Which player fumbled? That was Allen, Braylon Allen. I don't know. I mean, the Jets, the Rex Ryan Jets were pretty good. I mean, they were a good team. That's just my opinion. You know, it's fair. Fair if you don't agree. 2nd and 4. Tua in the shotgun. Trips to the right, sending a man in motion. That is Achane. Tua hands it off to Achane. Up the middle at the 25, the 30, and brought down at the 31. That's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. But I hear a bunch of whistles, and I see a flag. How about the NFL game last night? Yeah, I didn't get to watch it, but I heard about it. Holding. Offense. And that'll back them up. It's a 10-yard penalty, of course. And it's still 2nd down. That's a crucial killer one there for the Dolphins. Funny to think about the fact that the last time Miami was actually good, Jay Fielder was the quarterback. I don't know. They had a good year with Chad Pennington. I think that's also at 08 there. I mean, obviously, I don't know what you guys consider to be good. That was good though. The Wildcat year. All right, 2nd and I don't know what they're gonna mark it here. Oh, it's 2nd and 9. Okay, well, I guess it was a spot foul at the 15. Tua in the shotgun, looking to his right, moving to his right, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 26, and that's where he's brought down. Hill with the brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 11. That fumble's going to haunt the Jets. We'll see. We will see. Tua doing a good job of moving and kind of looking like the Dolphins from a few years ago. Again, it's just the first quarter. Only 3 points to show for it, but not too shabby. Not too shabby so far for the Dolphins. Oh, my gosh, another one. Just being the Gens hostage. Yeah, that's fair. All right, looks like that's the end of the first quarter, folks. Dolphins 3, Jets 0. You're listening to Dr. Delay right here on YouTube, folks. Again, if you like what you hear, definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, this is what I do. I call NFL, I call college football, and I call MLB. So definitely like and subscribe if you like either or all of the above. Tyreek is the Flash of the NFL, but can the Jets be Mirror Master? Ooh, that's a good DC reference there. I like that. I don't know. Tyreek looks good. Again, only 3 catches, 20 yards, but he's open. He's open. Momentum shifter big time. Mirror Master. Thinking Captain Cold maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Don't worry. I like that. But again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. When the other game starts, I'll try to keep tabs with it. So I'll go ahead and actually I'll just go to ESPN real quick. But yeah, feel free, of course, to chat down below. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. Believe it or not, I do. But again, we're a growing channel, folks. So again, if you're worried about me going away one day, I assure you, the plan is to stay here and make this thing a reality. Who do you want to win the MLB playoffs? I don't really have a dog in the fight there, Kenneth. Jets are the proud owner of the most overrated quarterback ever, Joe Namath. That's a tough one. I'd have to think about that. I get what you're saying, though. The argument is there. Dolphins should be celebrating. They are still winning. Their defense looks like this guy. Havarti is a good cheese. Okay. Thank you for that fun fact. There have been many overrated quarterbacks that didn't win the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sean. I'm sure we can think of something there. But again, we're in commercial break, folks. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That's what I do. I call games. Just realized we're still on the screen. Probably not going to win anybody over that's clicking on this channel. Like, what are you doing? I thought you're covering the Jets and Dolphins. All right, we're back at Hard Rock Stadium. It's Dolphins 3, Jets nothing. Dolphins with the ball. It's 1st and 10 at their own 26. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Tua under center, sending a man in motion. Tua, play action, rolling to his left, fires. It is caught by Hill at the 30, 35-40, 45-50, and walks out of bounds at the 46. That's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. That is what the Dolphins are known for. Again, just getting these fast receivers in space. Oh, the Jets bet on it. So bad. Tyreek said thank you. Very good stuff. So, again, they're at the Jets 46. Joe Willie named the biggest Super Bowl upset ever. Do an AI. I'm not going to do all that. But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of why. It's like, he definitely did the upset. Pistol. Oh, Tua fumbles the ball, but it's recovered by Gordon. I don't know what happened there. The snap looked a little bit wide. Oh, man, that could have been huge for the Jets. But it is a loss of 4 regardless. The best cheese is Panda cheese. Not because it tastes good or anything, because they have the best. Oh, okay. Well, I've never heard of Panda cheese. Marino's one of the greats if you go by pure passing. Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Namath guaranteed victory. Yeah, there's that. Oh, these just unbelievable. So, let's go. Somebody here have a weird prediction. This game ends in a tie. Oh, well. Wouldn't be the first time this week that a night game ends in a tie. 2nd and 14 in the pistol. Tua swings it out. It's caught at the 50. Makes a guy miss and fights forward to pretty much back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's a gain of 4. So once again, they're at the 46, but it's 3rd and 10 this time. Miami's trash. New York. Bump. Okay, well, we'll see, Frederick. Don't lose to trash. That would not be good. Boomer is sized. And yes, I do not like Boomer. Boomer is terrible. I do not like Boomer at all. 3rd and 10. Tua in the shotgun. They're at the 46. They need to get to the 36 for a brand new set of downs. Tua drops back, looking to his right, fires down the right side. He's got a guy open at the 30. It connects as he's brought down at the 21. That is Jalen Waddle, waddling to a 1st down for the Dolphins. And also a guy that has one of the best, if not the best, touchdown celebration. Jalen Waddle, again, pretty much like another Tyreek, so fast. He took a shot at the end of that one. But again, the Dolphins looking good. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. At the 21, Tua in the pistol. Tua. Oh, tosses it back, a trick play. He's at the 20, the 15, and brought down at the 13. The Dolphins sprayed out the trick plays tonight. Fakes the handoff, and then Tua just like a toss behind himself. A no look, and it was perfect. man, that was really nifty. You guys will have to check this out later if you guys look at the highlights. You'll see it for sure. Push league. How's that push league, Sean? It's going to be second and short for the Dolphins. Ball at the 13. Tua in the pistol, sending a man in motion. Tua hands the ball off up the middle. This is Gordon at the 10 and brought down at the 6. First and goal for Miami. They are looking good, folks. The Dolphins of yesteryear. The Jets defense looks as bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's so far not so good. But again, the Dolphins, again, this is what the Dolphins, they went all in on this. They went all in for the offense. This is what they were pretty much doing a few years ago. Can they keep it up for more than a quarter, though, is the question. So far, it looks like they're trending in that direction. First and goal at the 6. Tua in the pistol. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Tua hands the ball off. This is Gordon. Makes a guy miss, trying to stumble forward. Oh, this is a pile, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. So the Jets defense looks good there. Again, second and goal at the 6. Need a tiebreaker. Two fastest guys from both teams run a 100-yard dash. There we go. That might have to be the new. It's better than the current overtime rules. I don't like the current overtime rules. I like college. The college rules are better. Second and goal. Tua in the shotgun. Under center. Tua fires. It's caught at the 6 and knocked down at the 5. That was A-Chain with a catch. Only a yard, though. And just like that, it's third and goal at the 5. They were moving the chains. Now they've gotten to the in the goal line pretty much, and they've struggled. NBC did an experiment in the 80s, televised Jets Dolphins. Yes, I saw that. I actually know about that. That was pretty neat. I do like a good commentator. I do like a good broadcaster, but that was really neat. I will definitely admit. But I love a good play-by-play guy. For sure. Third and goal at the 5. Tua in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Trips to the right, one to the left. Tua looking to his left, fires. Oh, it's batted at the line, and it falls incomplete. Oh, man, the Dolphins were looking so good, but they might have to settle for 3. That would be a killer. 2 coaches, I don't know about that. RC, how's it going? Good to see you, man. And it looks like the Dolphins are going to stay on the field based on the crowd reaction. I actually have no visual confirmation. Unless the Jets fans are clapping and happy about it. I don't know. Yep, they're going forward on 4th and goal. They are at the 5. Tua in the shotgun. Tua gets the snap, looking to his right. Now over the middle, fires. It is caught. Did he get 2 feet in? He did. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. Darren Waller. He is so big. Was able to leap up there and make the catch. As of now, it stands. Again, I don't know if he got both feet in. They'll have to review it. But, man, what a catch. There is 1. There is 2. What a catch. Oh, my goodness, that was so good. NFL games in 2025 should not end in ties. I agree. Now the attempt the extra point, snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. The Dolphins lead 10-0 over the Jets with 9:20 left to go in the second quarter. Folks, they'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. Again, folks, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you'd like. I tried to read as many comments as possible. They went 98 yards. They did. But yeah, make sure again to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. Again, it's a growing channel, so definitely be a part of the growth. Just 6 months ago at 30 subs, 2 months ago at 340. Now we're over 1,200. We are rising. We are growing. So definitely like and subscribe, because there's something special potentially brewing right here. And again, like I said, feel free to chat down below. Feel free to take part in the poll. It is free to do so already. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. I promise you, subscribing, it's kind of a misleading word. I don't like that they named it that, but it is what it is. All right, anyway, the poll, who gets their first win tonight? 67% of you guys. So 20 of you guys have the Jets winning tonight, the Dolphins at 33%. Right now, though, the Dolphins, of course, looking good, but the Jets have only had one drive. Like all three drives so far today have been very efficient and very long. So the Jets, we can't really throw away the Jets yet. They've only had the ball once. What round will the Dodgers collapse in? I don't know. Hopefully the first one. Hopefully the wild card. Was listening to ESPN radio, and they were talking about how the UFL could fold after next year. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, Magic Man. Kind of a bummer, but not surprising. I mean, I watch a little bit of the UFL. I was covering a little bit of it back when, I was kind of doing this at the beginning, the streaming. I started in March, so I saw a little bit of the UFL. And there's really no one at the games. That's the problem. Yeah, they showed out for St. Louis, but they aren't showing out really anywhere else. So, I don't know. The UFL, I like it. I like the idea. I hope it works, but am I willing to go to a game? No. And clearly other people aren't as well. So, that's a problem. So, I don't know. That's a toughie. I know a lot of people watch it, though. They do. More than you'd think. All right, we're back. Again, the Dolphins up 10-0 as we're awaiting the kickoff. The Jets have only had the ball once and are already almost halfway through the second quarter. The Dolphins, again, they're looking good. They are looking really good. Again, the touchdown was Darren Waller. So if you have Darren Waller on your fantasy team or whatever, so far so good. There is the kickoff. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and hit hard at the 26. And that's where the Jets will begin their drive. Who's your favorite WNBA team? I do not have a favorite WNBA team. I do not watch. Again, they're showing the replay here on the touchdown. Just Tua hanging in there. There really wasn't much pressure initially. And then he kind of just starts fading back as soon as pressure was there and just floats it in. And Waller again with a great catch. Now the referees are blowing something. Oh, there's an injury on the player. Ooh, on the play. That's actually Braylon Allen, the running back that fumbled earlier. Now he's injured on the kickoff. And he was covered. He looked like he was in serious pain, so they're going to step away. Hopefully he's okay. So folks tell me soccer is not a real sport because there are ties. I'm laughing in their face now after Green Bay and Dallas, all while wagering on ties in soccer. There we go. I like soccer. I love soccer. Flirting with the idea of covering World Cup games. I just need to learn how to call a soccer game. We'll see. I think that could be really good for the channel. I watched UFL and CFL just to survive the offseason with us. Yeah. I don't really watch the CFL. I know obviously Rhino does. I can't get into it. 3 downs. I don't know. It's just too odd. I can't do it. Three downs is just honestly that's the turnoff right there. Just that fact. I'm done with it. Too much. But yes, folks, if you're just tuning in, we are in a injury timeout. So there was an injured Jet, Braylon Allen. The one that took the return, he was the one that is injured, so hopefully he's okay. And yeah, definitely, again, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel. Again, this is a channel that has almost 900 subs in the last 2 months. So again, it's rising. May as well jump on the train while it's not too full. Entry's the last thing we need. Oh yeah, no, you definitely don't. I don't think I'll be watching the WNBA Finals. Really? Why not? What happened, RC? Yeah, 250-yard lines. That's weird, too. Yeah. No, I didn't even know that. But, oh, yeah, that's right. 110 yards, 55. Calling soccer games in some one word. Go. Yeah, no, I don't know about that. I don't think I would be saying, go. Yeah, I can't really do that. I'd have to come up with my own thing. If I heard it correctly, the CFL is adopting the NFL's. Yes, I heard about that, Magic Man. Regardless, I don't think so. I don't think I'll be tuning in, but we'll see. So we're back again. There was an injury on the play. Now they're discussing things with Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. Oh, his leg. Oh, man. Jeez, his leg. Yeah, they showed it. It's not as gruesome as other things, but it's the leg right there for Allen, it's not good. Oh my gosh. Cheap shot. I don't know about a cheap shot. I disagree. Now they are actually, what is kind of cheap here is that they are challenging to see if he fumbled, and that would be kind of a killer. But looking at this replay, I don't think it's a fumble. I think that was a very dumb challenge by McDaniel. Yeah, he was down. I don't understand that challenge call at all, especially, well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. But McDaniel's just like, I don't care. Okay. Anyway, so the Jets will have the ball at their own 26. Braylon Allen probably done for the night and for the next few games for sure, at least. Hopefully it's just a sprain, but I don't know. That looked pretty bad. All right, pardon me. Fields is under center, going right to left on your YouTube screen. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Yeah, I saw you in the corner of my eye here. Later, as Fields hands it off up the middle. This is, Breece Hall at the 30, 35, 40, 45, jogs out of bounds just shy of the 50. That's a good run for about 20 plus. Brand new set of downs for the Jets. Good stuff again. The blocking there, very good. And then a Dolphins player slipped. Who was that? Jones. I couldn't tell you who. Jack Jones. Okay, there's been a lot. There's Sidney Jones. There's Byron Jones, I think, for the Dolphins. I don't know. So many Jones. 1st and 10, ball at the 49. Their own 49. Fields under center. Fields tosses it to Hall. Hall cuts inside at the 50 and brought down at the 48. That's a gain of 3. NFL needs a minor league to develop quarterbacks and offensive linemen. I was going to say, well, they have one in college, but I get what you're saying because, yeah, they're pretty – I mean, they don't develop them in college. So that's a good point. I just don't know what the fix is. Classic Miami move. Break the leg, then challenge. Oh, my gosh. Sean does not like the Dolphins. So 2nd and 6, ball at the 47. Fields, play action, heavy pressure, steps up, now moving to his right, trying to escape, and no, he can't. He went down. Sack. Rasul Douglas on the sack, and that's a loss of 2. Because Minnesota Lynx got eliminated yesterday, and even as an Aces fan, I don't like this year's version of the team. Oh, I see what you're saying. College is the NFL. Well, I was thinking that as well, Magic Man, but I don't, because he's talking about specifically development for the quarterback and offensive lineman. No, and I completely agree. They are not developing well in college. 3rd and 8, ball at the 49. Fields in the shotgun, 2 to left, 1 to the right. They need to get to the 41 for a brand new set of downs. Fields jumps back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 45, and he slips at the first down marker. Fitzpatrick looking for the flag. I saw him laying down, and now his hands are out. Douglas is out now. He's asking for the flag, but nothing doing. No flag. Like to see what they actually don't show it, but they show Fitzpatrick on the ground just like doing the flag thing, but nothing doing. So that is a first down by Taylor. Kind of bummer with CFL changing rules. However, smart emerging coming down the road. Ooh, maybe. Delay, how about your Cowboys? You guys tied. 1st and 10 at the 41. Fields under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending Wilson in motion. Fields, play action. Looking to his left, moving to his right, fires, and it's going to be out of bounds, but there are penalty markers on the play. RC likes the Aces. Is that why you asked at the beginning? I see. I did not know that. I thought you liked the Fever. Oh, an illegal shift. It's going to be on the Jets. Falling out of love with them. Hey, I don't blame you. I've fallen out of love with the Steelers, but yet I'm a clown and keeps coming back every year. Every single year. So that's going to back up the Jets by 5. Yeah, I don't really know what. I don't know what the call was there. I don't know. 1st and 15 at the 46. Fields in the shotgun. Trips to left. 2 receivers to the right. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Fields awaiting the snap. Someone left early, but there's no flag. Fields moving to his right, and it's going to be tackled out of bounds. And the Jets coach is like, hey, where was the flag? But no, I guess that was great timing. I don't know. I thought that was, I don't know. I'd like to see it in slow-mo. Yeah, I don't know. I think he jumped. I think there was just flat out no call there, so it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Jets. I'm probably dating myself here, but in the 90s, the NFL tried the World League, where they sent players from teams to develop. It folded. You should use the NFL. The NFL Europe, I think I know what you're talking about, or maybe I don't. There is a flag, and apparently got 2 yards there. I don't know how he did, but he did. So 2nd and 13 now. You like Caitlin Clark, the stories? Oh, that's fair. Sportsmanlike late hit. Sean wanting the flag there. Did you call the Packers Cowboys? No, I did not. I took the night off. The channel could have used it, but I was just tired. Neutral zone infraction. That is Seiler. I remember him. He's the idiot that did that rough the kicker Thursday night against the Bills. That was so stupid. That was such a stupid penalty by him. He was 5 years out of bounds. I don't know about that. 2nd and 8, ball at the 39. Fields in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Fields hands it off, and yet there's another penalty. Now the Dolphins are pointing to the Jets. False start on the offense. If you like penalties, folks, this is the game for you, especially ticky-tack ones like false start, illegal shift, and neutral zone infraction. Nothing great like personal fouls. I say give every town a team. Oh yeah, I like that. That's like the Premier League or English football over there. 2nd and 13 for the Jets. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They're at the 44. Fields drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 39. Wilson trying to stay in bounds. He does, making some guys miss, but is brought down around the 35-yard line. Nice little run there by Wilson. Very shifty and nifty, making it 3rd and manageable. Who remembers Vince McMahon's XFL? I did not. I was not really old enough to watch that. And I was pretty young I was just young. I was just a young person back then. No one, I was like 4 or 5. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 36. They need to get to the 31 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun. Fields gets the snap, looking to his right. Now looking to his left, fires. It's a lame duck pass, and that's going to be off target, incomplete. I don't know what in the world happened there, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Aaron Glenn is incensed over there. I don't know what in the world. He is mad. Are you kidding me? I think I'm reading. It's going to be a legal shift again on the Jets. I imagine they decline it. I doubt the Jets would go for it if it's 4th and 5. Yeah, they're going to decline it. It was on Wilson. It doesn't matter anyway. It was an incomplete pass. I don't know. That pass was pretty terrible by Fields. You'll have to look at that one later. USFL, XFL arena. I've seen it a lot. Yeah. That's a shame that all these are like crashing out, you know. Do you remember the first game? Blimp crashed. Really? G-Said, how's it going? Good to see you, man. It looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Look at me being wrong. I didn't think they'd go for it, but they are. They need to get to the 31. They're at the 36. Fields in the shotgun, going right to left. Fields looking to his left. Heavy pressure. Oh, and he loses the ball. The ball's on the ground. It's recovered by the Dolphins as he's brought down at the 43. Oh, a huge mistake by the Jets. And the Dolphins force another turnover. Glenn can't believe it. 4:16 left to go here in the first half. And the Dolphins look pretty good. One of the players was named Yes, I actually know that part, yes. You don't know how to feel about last night? Yeah, Cheesehead, I don't know. I was all over the Packers, but now I don't know anymore. We'll see. Rod Smart. Yeah, I remember him from Madden 05. What kind of pass was that? I don't know. That was not a spiral. Running back named Smart. Yeah, Rod Smart played for the Panthers. Chet should not have run play action offense ever anymore. It doesn't seem like Fields can run it right now. A-Chain will see it. It's a travesty, yeah. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel, and hopefully I can convince you that you see why. Because, again, this is what I do. I do play-by-play, trying to do that traditional radio-style voice inflection, whatever you want to call it. So maybe I can fool you guys and think I do a decent enough job. Again, it's a growing channel. 6 months ago at 30 subs. 2 months ago at 340. At the end of July, we clocked in at 343. And now we're over 1,200. So we are a growing channel on the rise. Of course, I cover NFL, obviously. A lot of MLB. Of course, that's coming to a close. So, again, it's going to be a lot more football. And, of course, college football. So, again, if you're a sports fan, definitely like and subscribe because, folks, it is a growing channel. So definitely do that. And, again, I try to read as many comments. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you'd like. It's a pleasure to interact with you guys. It really is. They stick the mic in front of cheerleaders, ask them questions because doing this with athletes. I bet Vince would do that. I bet he would. Delay, what did you think about the Bears win versus the Raiders? I don't know. Both teams aren't good, but the Raiders kind of, I don't know. They just aren't good. You know, I saw the Bears came back. I saw that last drive. I actually don't remember what it was. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good. See if I can turn that off. I don't know what's going on. I'm so happy that the Reds made the playoffs. Yeah. It's looking like I'll be able to cover every single Reds wild card game. I can tell you that. So definitely do that. Again, for the other games, I'm going to try my best. And I will be off one of the 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll be able to cover at least 3 on one of those days. As far as the other one, though, I can confirm that that guaranteed games will be Reds and Dodgers. John, I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate you, man. 1st and 10, Tua hands it off at the 45 and is brought down at the 43. Doesn't get much there. That was Washington on the end around. He should have stuck with Smart. That is a good name, though. He still ticked me at the tie. I bet. Did you see my message? Yeah, no, I was very happy about the Reds. Ties have no place in any sport except soccer. But I agree with you. As far as football, there should be no ties. Again, they're showing the replay there of Fields scrambling and then losing the ball. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins at the 43. Tua in the pistol. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, sending Hill in motion. Tua drops back. It's a bubble screen to Hill. He's at the 45, bounces outside. Oh! And he's tackled at the 42. Looking for the face mask. There is none. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Magic Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $2, man. You're awesome. You are definitely, again, appreciate your support. You are a legend for sure, sir. Go Brewers. Yeah, well, hey, I can't wait to cover their games for sure. Is the Pittsburgh Penguins? Oh, are they? I don't know. When it comes to hockey, I only check the final scores. I don't really know much about it. 3rd and 9 at the 42. Tua's in the shotgun, going left to right. On your YouTube screen, Tua drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught. Hill caught it. It's a 1st down. Now he's running backwards. Now he doesn't have the 1st down. Now he has it now, and he crosses the 30 and brought down at the 28. Hill had the 1st down. Then he didn't. Then he did, and then he didn't. And then he did, but there is a man down, and there's a flag, and it's going to be against the Dolphins. It's a hold. A lot happening on that play, and it's just going to back him up 10. Who you got winning Yanks versus Red Sox? Ooh, I'm pulling for the Red Sox, but realistically the Yankees. To be fair, in soccer they have a point system. Yes, I like that point system too. 3 for a win, 1 for a draw, nothing for a loss. Ending in a tie was ugly, but at least the boys. Yeah, I guess I know. So they actually are going to step away. It's an injury timeout. I believe that's Michael Carter. I don't really know for sure. I just remember the name Michael Carter. Michael Carter, yes, he's injured, so hopefully he's okay. That's another Jet that's down. You're from Eastern Pennsylvania. How are you a Steelers fan? My dad raised me to be a Steelers fan. I think my grandpa, he's an Eagles fan, and my dad is kind of a rebel. So he kind of just chose to be the Steelers. And, of course, they were winning. He was born in 70, so it all kind of worked out for him. So I was raised to be a Steelers fan because of my dad. Ted needs to settle down with those dances. Oh, he looks good. Tyreek Hill's a cheat code. I agree. He's good. But it's going to be 3rd and long anyway because, again, there was a hold. So it's 3rd and 19. And I believe it's going to be on their own 48. So that's a killer. Wow. All right, folks, again, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. Liking helps out small channels like mine. But we are a growing channel, though. We won't be a small channel for long on the current pace. Again, we've done very well. Just 2 months ago at 340. Now we're over 1,200. 6 months ago at 30 when I started calling games for baseball and March Madness. I did a little bit of that. That was pretty fun. But, yeah, definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play. Dr. Lay, this is what I do, folks. I try for that traditional radio voice. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. If nothing else, football OT should be 15 minutes just like the other 4 quarters. Yeah, I don't know why they try to shorten it there. I guess hey, you only got so much time left. I don't know. Steel curtain years. Yep, very good. It was before my time, but I got to grow up with a good team myself. The 2000 Steelers were very good. Very good. Could have been a dynasty. All they needed was one more. If they had beaten the Packers, the dynasty would have been officially a dynasty. But nothing doing, unfortunately. Definitely a forgotten great team, just that 2000 Steelers there. It is what it is. Again, it's going to be 3rd and long for the Dolphins as Carter is walking to the locker room, so hopefully he's going to be okay. I'm going to show the replay here. Carter looks like it's friendly fire. Sherwood blew him up. And Dan Orlovsky said the exact same thing I just said. All right, 3rd and forever. They're at the 48. Tua in the shotgun. Drops back. It's going to be a crossing route. This is Washington at the 50, the 45, and it's brought down at the 44. So that is well short of the line to gain. It's going to be at the 43. That would be a 61-yard field goal. I don't know. I'd be shocked if D.Hi. Taylor pulls out a win for the Bengals. Taylor. Oh, Zach. Okay. What? Oh, it's an interesting word choice there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Let's see. This is the first time I've actually watched a game live. I'll listen to the doctor. I usually only listen. Okay, hopefully I'm doing a good enough job there, Sean. I kind of take advantage a little bit. If you guys aren't watching, obviously I assume you guys aren't watching, so I will try to over-exaggerate things and stuff like that. So you might catch me a little bit there. So what made you choose this game over the Broncos and Bengals? I just felt that this would give me a better chance of an audience because I feel like most of the bigger guys are going to be covering the other game because on paper that is the better game. I don't think so. I think this is the better game, and I'm just going with my gut that, hey, this might give me a better audience. We'll see, though. Bengals-Broncos total mismatch. Yeah, I agree. Magic Man, dude, you're a legend, man. Again, thank you very much. Thank you for the $1. Appreciate you, man. While I can, I will try to keep track of all this. So I appreciate you, Magic Man. You're a legend, man. Orlovsky is okay, but sometimes can be, yes, he is insufferable. He used to be really good. He used to be a really solid analyst, but now he's just an idiot. You have another name for him? I don't know your standards on name calling. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I appreciate you. Again, I pretty much try to keep it PG, It's really, that's kind of the bar. But, it is what it is. And the only reason I say that is like, oh, that's kind of lame. What are you doing? Well, again, like we were all probably kids or, sports fans as kids. So I'm trying to keep that in mind if there are any, kids here. I'm not saying I want to be a role model or anything. I'm just saying try to be a decent example for the next generation of sports fans. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Are as many Jets fans? I think so. I don't know. I know I have you, Sean. Well, I have. Who else do I have? Actually, I don't know. I might not. It's kind of the tipping at the bar. Gotta show. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. All right, we're back. It's 2-minute warning. Again, the Dolphins have a big fourth down decision. I doubt they kick a field goal. They're at the 43. I don't know how their kicker is. Looks like, it's going to be a punt. So the Jets will have the ball with the chance to make it a one-score game with just under 2 minutes left. And they do have all 3 timeouts. So that is something to take note of. Orlovsky being an idiot doesn't surprise me considering he's satisfied. Safety. Almost read that wrong there. Anyway, there is the punt. And that is going to go out of bounds. That is not a good punt at all. Where are they going to mark that? I don't know. They're not going to mark it for me. My kids love this. Hey, I try. Booger boys, let's go. Jets are booger colored. Yeah, I guess they are booger colored. I guess they are. Pure Adrenaline is a knowledge football fan. Jets. Oh, yeah, Pure Adrenaline Sports he's a Jets fan. That is right. I wonder if he's covering the game tonight as well. I didn't check. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're going to have the ball at their own 16. Again, the Jets have fumbled both drives. This is only their 3rd drive of the game. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers left to 1 to the right. Fields takes the snap, hands the ball off up the middle. This is Hall, and he's going to be tripped up and brought down at the 20. That's a gain of 4. I don't know if the Jets will show too much urgency here. They do have all 3 timeouts, so you'd think they would. But I don't know. Right now it doesn't seem like it. All right, Fields drops back. Looking over, it's going to be caught by Hall, who juggled a little bit, and he's brought down at the 26. That's good enough for a brand new set of downs. So now I think the Jets will definitely pick up the pace. 120 and counting. 2 receivers left to 1 to the right. Fields in the shotgun. Fields hands it off up the middle. This is Hall at the 30 and brought down at the 33. Again, it's I don't know if they are keeping the pace going, but they've already burned a minute for only about not even 20 yards. Fields in the shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Fields takes the snap, looking to his left, now over the middle, now to the right, caught at the 36, immediately brought down, but he will have the first down. And they are going to now take their first timeout with 46 seconds remaining. Bengals fan, all my attention goes to this game. I'm boycott. Oh, okay, I see. Why are they running up the middle? I don't know. Sean, I'm confused. I remember when I was 11 and I started commenting on live streams and I thought Nightfall was this guy. Yeah. It happens, I guess. Foolish play calling. Yeah, it's definitely different for sure. We'll see, though. Again, they have 46 seconds. I imagine they're going to accept the 3. They are definitely playing for the field goal here. Once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like NFL, MLB, college football, this is the channel for you. It's a growing channel. It is a growing channel. I'm not kidding. I feel for Burrow. He is going down the road of Marino. Moon, Rivers, great quarterback, but the rest of the team can't support him. That's a tough one. I like Burrow. Burrow's good. I don't know. It's a tough one because I feel like the Bengals should be making the playoffs more. And I understand, Burrow goes down a lot, but even when he's healthy, they can be pretty average. That is not who I wanted, not Joe Burnett. who did play for the Steelers. Look at that. I clicked the Steeler by accident. Joe Burrow. Okay. So I guess, yeah, first year obviously rookie. Then he went to the Super Bowl, 12-4. Then they got wrecked, 5-5. I mean, I guess he hasn't been healthy, but again, I don't know. I feel like it's also another thing. Got to be healthy. I feel like did Marino not go to the playoffs? I feel like he did. Or no, he did not. Wow. Well, I mean, he did, but not as often as you'd think. Wow, he had a gap there of a few years, from 86 to 89, no playoffs. Wow. I would have never guessed that. Interesting. Learning every day. Let's see here. Why do the Jets do a lot of things quite mysteriously? It's almost more pageantry than strategy. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Andrew Luck is the way. Yeah, that's a good comparison right there. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 37. Fields in the shotgun. Trips to the left, sending a man in motion. Receiver to the right. Wilson by himself at the top. Fields awaiting the snap, and there's a flag. Wow. Looks like we'll be waiting here. Need to get into field goal range. Then the handing it off from the shotgun for the running back to get 2 yards. Yeah, no, it's great. That's a great strategy. Honestly, my bandwagon Burrow leaves. That is brutal. I ended up taking the Thursday night off and went to the Cardinals game. Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, jeez. I called it for you, and yet you still went anyway. That's okay. Sorry, they did not win. 1st and 15, ball at the 32. In the shotgun is Fields. Strips to the left, one receiver to the right. Fields takes the snap, looking to his right. Fires, it's checked down at the 35. Spin move, and brought down at the 39. That is Lazard. AFC East was much tougher back then. AFC East, who did they have? Patriots were bad. 2nd and 7. Fields in the shotgun. Steps up. Fires into the turf. Incomplete. The pressure was there. I guess the Bills in the early 90s, yeah. The Jets in the early 90s, I don't think they were good yet. They had like Coach Kotite and stuff like that. And then the Colts in the early 90s, I guess weren't they okay? Maybe, or maybe they weren't. I know they went to the AFC Championship in 94 or 95. 3rd and 7 for Fields. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They need to get to the 47. Fields drops back, looking to his right, fires over the middle. It's caught by Wilson. Oh, he makes a couple of guys miss, cuts inside and brought down at the 49. That's a nice catch and run by Wilson. They're going to take a timeout. There's 17 seconds left to go in the half. 1 timeout remaining. Is Fields capable of throwing the ball more than 8 yards? No, he is not. I know I'm not going to turn down. Oh, free tickets. Heck yeah, go. Again, it's no problem. You enjoy your life. I'm just entertainment. Down with the NFL stream clankers. I know. These clankers are everywhere. Neil, I just saw your... I'm sorry, Neil. This game does rule. Oh, yeah. Marino suffered from having 0 run game and an average defense that couldn't keep up with the Bills. Fair enough. Fair enough. Jets made the playoffs at 8-8 in the early 90s. Beside that, they stunk. Yeah. That's what I thought. I know they were really good once Parcells took over. All right, Fields in the shotgun. They're showing commercial over the game. That's pretty hilarious. NFL have their priorities right. Money over the actual product. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. They're at the Miami 49. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It's caught at the 46. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does at the 45. That was caught by Davis. A 7-second play for just 4 yards. And again, the Jets only have 1 timeout left. They're at the 45. You have to imagine the kicker, Folk, could probably make it from about 35. Or from the 35, so what would that be, a 52, 53-yard field goal? Career long is 56, actually. That was actually in 2024. So maybe the old man does have a boot. 2nd and 6 at the 45. Fields awaiting the snap, and looks like we're going to wait it some more as there's some whistles. And there's a timeout for the Dolphins. Of course, they lost 17-10 to Moon's Oilers. Sounds about right. 8-8, one and done. Ken O'Brien was the best quarterback the Jets have had in 30 years. Mr. Mutt fumbles. Sanchez wasn't it. He wasn't. But I do think the Jets teams, though, I think it was 09 and 10, I think. They weren't bad. They were not bad. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. 2nd and 6 in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, trips to the right. They're at the 45 of Miami. 10 seconds left. Fields drops back, looking to his left, looking over the middle, fires. It is tipped and complete. Pass intended for Mason Taylor, but there is a flag down. Oh, this would be huge if it's pass interference. Illegal contact defense. Oh, yeah, of course. The call that they call whenever they feel like it. Well, that one's pretty dumb, though. I'm not going to lie. He yanked his, horse collar. So 5 seconds left, and I imagine they're going to kick a field goal. Well, maybe they're not. I don't know. They're huddling up. They're not going to kick a field goal. So 1st and 10, and the Dolphins are going to call timeout. Like, we were so close to halftime, folks, but now we're not. Let's see here. Beside myself with the play calling. Glad this first Jets game I'm seeing. It will be the only one at this rate. Yeah, probably. Testaverde was a beast. Yeah, he was all right. Not too bad. O'Brien was good for his first couple years, but then was bad. Sanchez was better. Interesting. Testaverde could have won a Super Bowl with Baltimore if he hadn't got injured. Lifelong Jets fan, I know it's really sad. Jeez, Testaverde is great with the Jets. It is 1st and 10. Again, the Jets have a timeout. I mean, they're going to try and guess a quick play here, and this is going to be very interesting. They are kind of flirting with danger here. Fields is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Fields takes a snap. Looking over the middle. It is caught. Oh, man, almost caught by another Jets receiver, but it falls out, and it's incomplete. And that only took off 3 seconds. So that's going to bring out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 58-yard attempt, which should be a career long for the old man, Nick Folk. Has made 408 career field goals. That's the second most amongst active players. From the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It has the distance. It is good. 58 yards, and the Dolphins lead by 7 as we head to the halftime. Of course, it's 10-3, Dolphins over the Jets. The Jets will receive the second half kickoff. So before you guys go get a snack or whatever, feel free again to like and subscribe. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games, NFL, college football, and baseball. So again, if you like either of those, definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. This is what I do. So again, appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to go. I will stay right here. I don't think I will leave for a temporary moment. I doubt it. It's funny, New York's only team is Buffalo, both the Giants and Jets. Yeah, I know. It's kind of interesting there. Good job, Folk. Folk with the nice boots at the old age of what? How old is he? Like 40 now? Aaron Glenn having an interview with the reporter there. 40 years. Oh, he's about to be 41 on November 5th. He's played a while. Since 07, yeah, with the Cowboys and the Jets. I remember him with the Jets. Don't really remember him with Tampa Bay. And then I remember him with the Patriots a little bit. And then, yeah, with the Titans. Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, feel free to do whatever you'd like. Again, I'll be right here. Feel free to chat in the chat. Chat in the comments. Comment in the chat. Whatever you want to call it. I wonder if the other game is starting now. Wonder if that is going on. It is. The Bengals lead 3-0 in that one. Jake Browning 5 for 7. Nix is 1 for 1. Let's go over some of the stats in this game, actually, before we go over stats in other games. That's what we should do. Ken Bryce, UC Davis alum. There we go. Well, I tried to refresh the page, folks, but then my screen went white. There we go. Okay, that was not necessary. All right, Justin Fields so far tonight, 8 for 11, 54 yards. And, yeah, I can kind of tell. He's been kind of checking it down. He's taken 2 sacks. For 11 for 15, 115, and a touchdown. Very efficient, very good so far from Tua. Rushing the ball, Breece Hall, 7 for 53, Fields, 4 for 30. Braylon Allen, 4 for 26, and Davis, 1 for 6 for the Dolphins. 8-Chain is 6 for 26. Washington, 2 for 8. Gordon, 3 for 8. Tua, 1, for nothing. Receiving for the Jets, Wilson, 2 for 19. Hall, 3 for 15. Lazard, 1 for 8. Taylor, 1 for 8. Davis, 1 for 4. For the Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, 5 for 57. Waddle, 1 for 25. Waller, 2 for 18 and a touchdown. Washington, 2 for 13. 8-Chain, 1 for 2. And then, yeah, we have some fumbles, though we're not showing them. Again, we have a fumble by Braylon Allen, and we have a fumble by Justin Fields. Did you like Bubba Brister? I remember Bubby Brister. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. No, Bubby Brister was not good. He was not good at all. Let's see here. But, of course, that was before my time. But, yeah, I don't remember him being great. Total yards, if you look at the stat sheet, folks, it is a close game. 157 to the Dolphins, 150 for the Jets. That's interesting. Third down efficiency, the Jets 3 for 4. The Dolphins 3 for 6. So very interesting indeed. Yards per play, 5.8 for the Dolphins, 5.2 for the Jets. The Jets, of course, running the ball. Primarily 115 yards on the ground. The Dolphins only 42. Passing, of course, it's pretty much flipped. 115 for the Dolphins, 35 for the Jets. Penalties, pretty much even. 5 for 31 for the Jets, 5 for 35 for the Dolphins. See, I remember Christian Hackenberg was drafted in round 2 by the Jets and never played to see. Yeah, he was not that good. I don't know. Penn State's not all that great. Showing a little highlight here. Browning floater here to Higgins. That was a nice catch. Jets have many flops from the draft. What year was that one? Bubby Brister? You're talking about Hackenberg. Hackenberg, I think it was 2014. I'm just kind of throwing out numbers here. Maybe I can. I don't even know if he's going to show up here. Oh, he is. It's more than 95, so probably not 2016? That was close. That was in the ballpark. Those are his transactions. Oh, wow, 58 more transactions. Jeez, that is crazy. A lot of activating and deactivating there. It's pretty much the third guy. He was just the emergency guy. Traded the Raiders. Raiders waived him. They released him. Signed to the Eagles. They waived and released. Signed to the Bengals. They waived and released. Then he was traded. Oh, no. The Jets to the Raiders. Okay, well. Hey, you know what? He was in the NFL. That's pretty cool. And he was a second-round pick, so he got a decent paycheck. Yeah, no, he was from Penn State. Yep, remember him. He was just not good. I thought you guys were at first talking about Bubby Brister from 86. Yeah, he played for the Steelers. Not good. Not good at all. Remember on NFL 2K1, I would use the Broncos. I loved using Terrell Davis on NFL 2K1, so I'd play with the Broncos, and Bubby Brister would be the quarterback. And then I think NFL 2K2 was Brian Greasy, I think. Brian Greasy. Or number 14 as for the Broncos. Yep, number 14. Brian Greasy. Wonder why he never worked out. Had a good 2000. 19 touchdowns, 4 picks. that. 2001, 23 touchdowns, 19 picks. Yeah, that's tough. Then he played for the Dolphins a little bit. Didn't work out there. Then the Buccaneers. I remember I thought, okay, well, he's going to work out with the Buccaneers. Nope. It did not work out. Brian Greasy. Will the Padres upset the Cubs? I think it's doable. I think upsets are on the table for every single game. I really do. So I'm excited for it. Again, the goal I can guarantee I will be here late tomorrow night for Reds Dodgers. The goal is to cover as many playoff games as I can for baseball. I just don't know when I'm going to be off tomorrow. I was told today that tomorrow at work could be very busy at the radio station. So I don't know. So I might be needed a lot. But of course, I will have Thursday off. So, I'll be able to cover all the game threes pretty much if everything goes to game 3 or whatnot. Brian Greasy was destined to be a mechanic. Oh, man, that's brutal. That is brutal. Brian Greasy. And, of course, folks, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever we like. Again, we're just in halftime. We're just chilling. We're just big chilling right now. So, again, feel free to talk about football. I mean, that's always fun. I enjoy it. 45-38, though, as a starter. I can't ignore that. It's pretty good. Did they have good teams? Yes. Did go 12-9 with the Buccaneers, though. Which the Buccaneers were probably good at that time. So there's that. Marinovich. I have no idea what. Oh, I meant Dan Marino. All right, we're about 5 minutes away from the halftime being over. So again, just hanging out. So feel free to chat down below. How, Doctor, do I? How are you? I'm okay. Okay, Brandon. How are you doing? Let's see. I can't think of another random player. It's not really random, but just thinking about NFL 2K1, NFL 2K2, Terrell Davis. An amazing first 4 years, and then that was it. Injury. Man. Yeah, that's a tough one there, Terrell Davis. Probably not a Hall of Famer, but he's in anyway. What do you guys think about that? Thoughts on if the Jets can come back? Thoughts on if the Jets can make a comeback? I think it's doable. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely doable for sure. I mean, it's like, I just hit my hand. The yards were very similar to each other. Again, total yards, like it's there. The Jets have just turned the ball over twice. There's more vicious linebacker, Lawrence Taylor or Chris Spielman. I have no idea who Chris Spielman is, but Lawrence Taylor is one of the greatest, if not the greatest player. Well, definitely the greatest linebacker of all time. So I'm going to go with Lawrence Taylor. That's just not getting in the postseason. Nope, they are not. They are not. Spielman. What? Who is Chris Spielman? What the heck? Who in the world is Chris Spielman? Never heard of this guy. Chris Spielman, 88-97. Born in 65, drafted in the second round of the Lions in the 88 draft. Did not have many sacks. I'm assuming he was a middle linebacker, if I had to guess. Yeah, definitely out of all those tackles for sure. Oh, wow, 195 tackles. Jeez, not a Hall of Famer, one-time All-Pro. Why is this playing? I don't know. Let's go and mute that. We're not going to do that. Or at least turn down the volume. Interesting. Again, thank you guys for having my back with these bots. It's crazy. Seal's great, but he was a safety. Oh. Tim Harris then? Tim Harris. Who was Tim Harris? I know Cliff Harris. I don't know Tim Harris. Tim Harris, 86-95. You guys are showing your age with these players here. You guys are showing for me, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember, Takeo Spikes, and, the 2000s pretty much. The 2000s to early 2010s, that's my Early 2010s, I was a teenager at that point, but not too bad. First team All-Pro in '89 with the Packers. Then he got hurt a lot. Went to San Francisco, could not recover. Eagles and San Francisco. Wow, geez, that's a shame. Perfect was the best. Oh, don't worry. No, I am not a perfect guy. Ooh, I do not like perfect. We'll look at him. I'll just get mad real quick. This cheap shot, dirty player. Should be in jail. Probably has been already plenty of times. Do not like him. Oh no, that guy is a no. He's a thumbs down. That guy is a thumbs down. Urlacher? Yeah, Urlacher was great. Oh yeah. I think he went to the Hall of Fame, right? Pretty sure he went to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Hall of Famer. Oh yeah. Wow, all pro. How many times? What, 4 or 5? 4-time All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler. Jeez, yeah. Now, Urlacher was amazing. Cornelius Bennett. Not familiar with Cornelius Bennett. We are kind of returning to action here. The show and a compilation here, so I'm going to just look up one more player. Again, 80s, 90s. Yep, that's about what I should have expected. Not familiar with Cornelius Bennett, though. Saw him with the Bills. All right, Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas. There was could have surpassed Taylor if he hadn't passed away. Derek Thomas. Did he pass away while he was playing? I don't remember that. I remember Zach Thomas, the middle linebacker. I mean, I know who Derek Thomas is. Outside linebacker. Romanowski, yes, yeah. Jerk. Romanowski is like perfect. Pretty much same player there. Kind of. Though he spit. Perfect would actually try to break your freaking ankles. Dr. Duran. Are you doing the Reds in Seattle game? Duran, I don't think is, but I can tell you I will be doing the Reds games for sure. I don't know about Seattle. All right, the Dolphins again are going to be kicking off to begin the second half. Derek Thomas got into the car accident. I did not know that. That's crazy. It's going to be fielded at the 5. He could have let it go out of bounds at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Spinning, and at the 35. Oh, the ball may have came out. Looks like he recovered, though. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 37. Again, he couldn't let that ball go out of bounds. He may have recovered. I don't know. The Dolphins are pointing like they have it. But I don't think the Jets, I don't know. It doesn't look like. The Dolphins are walking away with the ball. The referees are now chatting it over. The Dolphins are literally celebrating with the football now. And they're going to point. I think it's Dolphins ball. Miami ball. Just like that. Just like that. Now this might be. Oh no, the ball started coming loose. Then he recovered it. Then it started coming loose again. Ooh, yeah, that's a fumble. Dolphins ball. I met Romanowski at a bar I worked in Colorado. He was pretty excited then. Oh my gosh. I mean, the big hurt. That was Frank Thomas, right? Or am I wrong? I'm going to watch the ads. You're going to watch the ads? Well, thank you. You don't have to, though. 1st and 10. Under center is Tua. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Tua takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and, well, A-Chain's not going to do anything. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Dolphins again. The Jets got the ball back, but then he started, I don't know, he just couldn't wrap it up. The Dolphins were all over it. Good stuff by the Dolphins. You gotta tip your cap to the Dolphins. They are playing very good tonight. The Jets, it doesn't look like they came to play when it comes to holding on to the ball. They are moving the ball well, but again, they have fumbled 3 times now. 2nd and 9, Tua in the pistol, trips to the right to one receiver to left, sending a man in motion. Tua takes a snap, hands it off. Oh, Gordon slips. After about a gain of a yard, he slips, got back up, but that was just too late, and the Jets are all over it. That's only a gain of a yard. The Jets commit suicide and time again. Yeah, big hurt Frank T. Okay, that's what I thought. Jets are feeling dangerous. Or generous. Dangerous. They are feeling dangerous. Definitely brutal here. They're going to show Bo Nix scampering into the end zone. So the Broncos are up 7-3. Jets are feeling generous. I saw that. You're doing spring training actually for my parents. 3rd and 8. Tua looking to his right. Fires. It is caught. And he steps out of bounds. He will have the first down. That is Tyreek Hill. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. No, his leg. Oh, my gosh. I saw it for a split second, but I think that's Tyreek Hill. Oh, my gosh. No. Tyreek Hill's leg, it's broken. Unbelievable. I saw it for a split second, and his leg is broken. Arch Manning of the Jets, probably. We don't want Arch. You don't want Arch. I'll be doing spring training. If I do spring training, it will be for me, not for my parents there, Brandon. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill just broke his leg. For your passport pirates. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I don't understand the passport part either. But, yeah, the Pirates, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest with you. We'll see, though. If I'm looking for games to stream, then, yeah, I might have to settle for spring training. Oh, man, Tyreek Hill. That is a brutal loss. Just when the Dolphins were looking good, and I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill just broke his leg. His everything looked... Oh, man. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Oh, man, that's a killer. Folks, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. I don't know, did anyone else see it? No one has commented since. What in the world? You guys are all just chilling now. You guys are all looking it up or something? Ever since I said that, not a single thing has been said in the chat. What channel is the Broncos game on? It's on ABC. Again, if you're just tuning in, Tyreek Hill possibly making his final catch of the season as I believe his leg has just been broken. I hope I'm wrong. But we are in an injury delay. Yeah, they are going through a lot of commercials. So I think it's pretty bad, if I had to guess. That is so terrible. Just saw it. Yikes. That's what I thought. I only saw it for like a split second, but that image is in my head. Jets' bad luck is rubbing off on the opposition. Yep. And the carts on the field. Yep. Someone brought a body bag for no reason. That is kind of crazy. I'm not kidding. Someone was dragging a bag, and it was a human-sized body bag. So Hill is going to be carted off. I think it's done. I think he's done. Yes, looked bad. It did. They're going to show a slow replay for it just in case you really want it. Oh, my gosh. Jeez. Why? Why slow it down? Oh, my goodness. Tyreek Hill. Jeez. Well, Tyreek Hill's season is done, probably. That's it. So 2 huge injuries. Braylon Allen's leg did not look good earlier. That might also be a sprain, but it's going to be. It's kind of like a Nick Chubb type thing there. It wasn't as bad, but Tyreek Hill, yeah, he's being carted off. He's smiling though. I mean, he's a tough guy. I mean, he's not showing like he's in pain, but geez, I assure you, it probably hurts. Oh, that's a tough one. What channel is the Jets and Dolphins game? It's on ESPN. All right, well, hey, Tyreek Hill's possibly last catch of the year. It is a 1st and 10. It was a first down. It was a good catch, keeping the drive moving. Hopefully he's okay, but like I said, it's probably not. Probably out for the year. So 1st and 10 at the 24. Tua's in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right, in the pistol. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands the ball off. This is 8-chain. Cuts inside at the 20, lowering the shoulder at the 15, and brought down at the 14. That's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Who will step up again? Waddle will probably be the guy that has to step up. That's his career. He relies heavily on speed. That recovery will be long, and the speed is gone. That is probably, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I mean, he relies on speed. If he comes back, he won't be the same. That is brutal. 1st and 10, ball at the 13. Tua once again in the pistol, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Sending a man in motion, that is Waller. Tua hands the ball off to 8-chain. Spinning at the 10, brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 4. That'll make it 2nd and 6. You calling the Cubs game tomorrow? If I am home from work, Robert, I'm hoping it is a half day. I really hope it is, Robert. I'm going to set up the stream. I will hide it just so that way, I'll have it up, but you won't be able to see it. That way, when I get home, if I get home in time, I'll be able to just turn it on like that. But it's 50-50. I hope so, Robert. I just don't know. I've been told it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. 2nd and 6 at the 9. Tua under center. Sending a man in motion. Tua. Play action moving to his right. Fires. It is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the day, giving the Dolphins a 16-3 lead. Looked like his knee snapped. I know, horrible. It was horrible. He's doing the number 1 sign. He must be in shock because this guy, Sean. Well, the Fish trending to a 1-3 record after this one. This one coming to be concluded here. He's still got plenty of time left, but Dolphins look good. Can they keep it going as we're seeing a malfunction on the TV? Extra point, snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 17-3, Dolphins leading over the Jets. 11:33 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, the story. Jets fumbles and Tyreek Hill potentially out for the season and maybe his career. You seem to bring good luck to the Cubs. Okay, well, hey, I'll try. I will try, Robert. I really do. I wish I could. But, yeah, I will definitely be trying to. I assure you. I will be trying to get home and trying to call the game. But, yeah, I will set up both streams for tomorrow. I will leave up the Reds-Dodgers for sure. I know I'll definitely be home for that one. But Padres-Cubs, I don't know yet. So I unfortunately don't know. I'll have to hide that one. Jets turnovers have resulted in 14 points. They have. And, again, the Jets just not looking good. They're not looking good. So it's been a rough one for the Jets in this one. Folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe for Play-by-Play with Dr. DeLay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like baseball, you like college football, this is what I do. So make sure to subscribe today because it's free. It is free as can be. What in the world? I've noticed this mic. Some days it's good, some days it's not. Do you think that, I don't know if you guys noticed anything different there, but maybe that helped. I'm trying. But yeah, do appreciate you guys. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, Tua looks really good. He looks very efficient. Tyreek Hill, the leading receiver, but again, probably not coming back. Not coming back anytime soon. Those are your stories in this one. Checking out here some stuff. Yeah, that gruesome injury. It's all over Twitter now. X. Whatever you want to call it. Again, the Jets have 3 turnovers, so they're going to have to hold on to the ball here. 14 points, as Sean said, have resulted in Dolphins points. So that is your difference in the game, of course. So the Jets need to get it together. Hold on to the ball. Fields 8 for 11, 54 yards. He's also not throwing the ball down the field. I don't know if the time. I feel like he has enough time. I don't know if it's the receiver's not getting open or what, but it's been rough. As there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Brought down at the 41, but there is a flag. Oh, that would be a killer if it's coming back. Just awaiting the call on the field here at this point. Seems like when the Jets get something decent on the return, it comes back. Or they fumble. Illegal formation on the kicking team. They left early. So that's going to put the Jets across the 45. So that's going to be a short field for them. So they got to take advantage. Would you rather be a linesman, a ball boy, a male cheerleader, or a locker room attendant? A ball boy for sure. Ball boy. Easy. That's an easy one. Nothing else there appeals to me at all. 1st and 10 at the 48. Fields under center. Fields hands it off to Hall. Up the middle. He's across the 50. Still moving the feet and brought down at the 48. That's a gain of 4. As they're now in Miami territory, as we're about at the 11-minute mark. Again, still plenty of time for the Jets, but they got to get it going now. Second and 5 for Fields. Under center. 2 receivers to the right. 2 tight ends in tight to the left. Sending a man in motion. Fields hands it off. Hall dancing. Oh, and he's hit hard at the 48. Nothing doing for Hall. And again, that's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up for the Jets. Looks like Hall's coming off, so that's a big weapon there. 3rd and 5. They need to get to the 42. They marked it at the 40. They need to get to the 42. They need to get... What am I saying right now? They're at the 47. They need to get to the 42. Fields hands the ball up the middle to Davis. He's fighting forward, and he's going to be brought down at the 43. Sorry for messing that up. I couldn't speak English. What in the world? If you were a mascot, which one would you want to be? I have no idea what mascot you're referring to. It's 4th and 1 for the Jets. Can't speak English. What in the world? Jets leaving the offense on the field. They're going for it. Maybe I got to switch ears or something. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, folks. Fields is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Hall is back in the game. Fields, play action, moving to his right. Heavy pressure now moving to his left. Oh, he's got an open lane, and he's going to take off. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, New York Jets. Wow, a busted play. It looked like it was going to be a disaster, but Justin Fields making it work with the legs. And just like that, it is a one-score game. Justin Fields, 43 yards. It looked like it was over. Moving to his right, heavy pressure, makes one guy miss, and then he had an open lane. Taking it down the left side, making a few Dolphins miss. Looks silly. That's a touchdown. Your English is better than the Jets offense. Yeah. Earlier was not. It isn't. It was pretty bad. Visually impaired, and I'm glad I found it because you explained things well. Thank you. Maybe not earlier, as the extra point is up, and the extra point is good, because, again, I was just messing up there, Robert. I could not speak English. 17-10, Dolphins leading over the Jets. 9:23 left to go here in the third quarter. We got a ball game, folks. Just a one-score game. Folks, again, appreciate you guys. If you're willing to put up with me when I mess up sometimes, thank you. Thank you for that. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's a growing channel. Just 2 months ago at 340. Now we're over 1,200, pardon me. So we are trending in the right direction. 6 months ago, we were at 30 subs. So, again, we've come a long way since then. Fields just needs to run. He obviously can't throw a lick. So far, you are correct. And to be honest, I agree because I saw him with the Steelers last year, and he was not good. Despite what everyone says, he was not good last year with the Steelers. He's 8 for 11 tonight, 54 yards. So, again, he's been just checking it down. Leading receiver is Garrett Wilson, 2 catches, 19 yards. So, that's for the Jets, of course. Tyreek Hill, the leading receiver for the Dolphins, but again, we won't see him for the rest of the year, most likely. Again, that's devastating. Tyreek Hill, that's another question. I guess I don't know. Let me go ahead and... So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Right now, the Dolphins are winning. I might come back to this poll a little bit later. I got a question for you guys. I've battled with this one. I don't know what I feel like. I don't know how I feel. I'll ask you. Apparently I'm getting a lot of bots as soon as I try to do a poll. All right, got a poll up. Feel free to vote on it. Is Tyreek Hill a Hall of Famer? Check yes. Check no. Check yes or no. So I see 2 no's already. That's interesting. I think so. And again, it's just because he's just a game changer. He can change the game with just one play. He had the ability in his prime, and it still does. Well, he did to take over the game. So that's why I actually say yes. He is so special. And if you're looking for the stats, folks, and we'll go over it. We are returning to action here, so of course, as soon as we kick off, I'll return my full attention to this. But 11,000 yards, that might not seem a lot, but again, he has been very, very good in his prime. Had a really nice stretch there. So I don't know. It is what it is. He kicks it off, fielded at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, hurdles, 30, and brought down at the 33. Pretty exciting return there for the Dolphins. Well, I don't have to decide between Hill, Judy anymore. You do not. Yeah, that is officially, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, they're showing Hill. He's in the wheelchair. That's just brutal. 1st and 10 at the 32. They're going to mark it at the 32. Interesting. Tua is under center. Heading right to left on your YouTube screen. Receiver out to the right. Receiver to the left. Sending 8-chain in motion. Hands it off. No. Play action. Fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Waddle, and there is a flag. I was wondering what was so interesting there. Everyone was looking around. The crowd got a little loud there. Probably pass interference. There it is. Pass interference on Sauce Gardner. Tyreek Hill. Oh, yeah, he was pretty much all over him, just pulling his jersey and everything. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Tua is under center. Ball at the 42. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fullback in the backfield. Fullback in motion. Tua. Play action moving. Tua's left. Fires. It is caught at the 50. Waddle stays in bounds at the 45. Push out of bounds at the 42. That's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Again, they're trying to keep this offense moving and grooving without Tyreek Hill. That is a big ask, but so far looking so good. Good play action good play fake by Tua, by the way. Very nice. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Showing Aaron Glenn at the 42. Tua in the shotgun. Tua moving to his left. The bootleg, he's going to just run out of bounds. Pretty much at the line of scrimmage, so no harm, no foul there other than just a loss of down. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Dolphins as we're ticking under 8 minutes, 30 seconds. A Hall of Famer to me is someone who's remembered 20 to 30 years from now. I feel Hill will be forgotten by 2027. I don't know about 2027. That's a fair argument, Steve. I like that argument, though. In the pistol, trips to the right, tight end in tight to the left. Tua, it's a bubble screen. Caught at the 45, stiff arms, and can't really break away as he's brought down at the 40. Now, for me, and it might not seem that way to some of you guys, but I do have a very high ceiling, or high, you really have to just be amazing in order to get in the Hall of Fame for me. Eli Manning, not a Hall of Famer. Matthew Stafford, not a Hall of Famer. Like, to me, those guys don't get in. And there are already some people that are in the Hall of Fame that I don't feel like should be in. And it doesn't mean you got to lower the standard, but I do feel like Tyreek, though, in his prime, just so good. But that's a fair argument. 3rd and 8. Tua in the shotgun. They need to get to the 32. Tua drops back. Steps up. Moving to his left. Oh, he's going to take off and run at the 35. Oh, and he slides and he got hit. And there is the flag. Now, he did kind of slide late, and that's something that I don't really like because I see quarterbacks doing it all the time now. They slide to the last second. Tua got hit, though, in the dome, and that's going to be, of course, a topic of conversation. Can't wait to see it on Twitter because everyone's like, oh, this guy is going to be, blah, 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 CTE, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just, it is what it is. But he seems to be fine, so that's going to be a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Kiko Mauigoa with the penalty. That's a horrible call. Yeah, again, he slid late. I agree. It's not a good call, but it is the call. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. They are at the Jet 20. He's all smiles. Oh, yeah, he's smiling. Tua in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off. Up the middle. Trying to make something. Oh, he breaks tackle. Stumbles. Lowering the shoulder. Fighting forward and is brought down at the 16. Hard fought 4 yards by Ollie Gordon. So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Dolphins. Barely touched him. Yeah, I guess. With that said, Tyreek Hill was probably one of the best over the last 7 years. So he's no slouch for sure. Yeah, it just depends. It just depends, I guess, what the people think. But, I mean, again, right now it's 50-50. I think he is. I think he was really good. I think he was great. 2nd and 6 in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sending a man in motion. Tua gets a snap. Play action. Rolling to his left. Fires. It is caught at the 12. He's at the 10 and brought down at the 9. He needed to get to the 10. So that's a brand new set of downs, at least for the moment, because there's a penalty marker on the field. Illegal contact defense. That penalty is declined. It's 1st and goal for the Dolphins at the 9. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good debate. I think that's definitely worthy, I think, of a discussion. It wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't get in because there's a lot of receivers already that are like, hey, already really good, and yet just haven't got in. 1st and goal at the 9. Tua is in the pistol. Setting a man in motion is Tua. Tua fakes to nobody, pitches at the 10, cuts inside at the 5, cuts inside again, and he's in. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins once again up by 2 scores. On the replay, it shows the defender basically played patty cake with him. That's tough. Hill and Casey was epic. Oh, yeah, no, I still think he was great here in Miami, for sure. Yeah, and he faked to nobody and then pitched it to A-Chain, who cut inside multiple times to score. Very nice run there by A-Chain as we penned the extra point from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 24-10, Dolphins leading over the Jets. 5:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Man, the Dolphins again looking good, even without Hill, at least for the moment. The Jets' defense is atrocious. Makes 0-3 Miami look like Troy Aikman's Cowboys. Oh, man. Yeah, again, the Dolphins look good. Look at Joe Namath's career. Yes, I'm going back to him. This guy, his numbers weren't Hall of Fame, so if he can get in, Hill should be in. That's fair. I think Hill should be in. But I don't like well, this guy's in, so he should get in. Because I think some players in the Hall of Fame shouldn't be in there. I think it should be a high standard. I don't know. Hill was special to me. He was a very solid player. Best seasons were actually statistically were in Miami. You know, I know it's only 11,000 yards. It's about the same as Antonio Brown. And Hill, even though he's 31, he still was playing very well. Ironically, Antonio Brown playing very well still in a late age. Well, maybe not. 30 years old, then he got traded, then, it was pretty much done. Maybe he actually had 12,000 yards. Wow. Man, Antonio Brown was really good. Miss Antonio Brown for sure. The player, not necessarily the person. Might have a bone pick with Namath. He's only just quarterback to win it all. Why kick them while they're down? Sean. Hey, man. Hey, it's everyone's opinion, Namath just, I don't know. I mean, I get it. Namath just wasn't that good. Even for his era, not that great. Go look at Joe Namath here. A sub 5, not even 500. That's a killer. When you're a quarterback, you're expected to win. But obviously, again, the early days were really good. But after that, it was a GG's. 1-4, 2-1, 7-6, 2-3, 7-7, 3-10, 1-7. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Now I'm looking at it some more. He really shouldn't be in. My gosh, yeah, you're not a winner. I'm one of those that say quarterback wins are a QB stat. Like, wins are a quarterback stat. I'm just saying, most of the great quarterbacks just happen to win all the time. I don't know. I feel like there's a connection. That's all I'm saying. But I understand both sides. All right, the Dolphins ready to kick things back off to the Jets. And again, the Jets finding themselves down by 14 points as there is the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, and he's going to take a knee. Namath was a 2-touchdown underdog in the Super Bowl and guaranteed victory, then did it. Stats not applicable. I get it. That was a great moment. I don't know. I don't know if one game should really be the decide. Again, Eli shouldn't get in because he beat Brady twice. He should not get in because of those two games. His career was average at best. So, I don't know. So you guys are pretty much saying Eli should get it. And again, we just disagree on that. That's pretty much what I'm hearing here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Ball at the 35. Fields under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fields, play action, moving to his right. Looks, fires. It's caught at the 42. Diving towards the first down 6. Did he get it? He did. That's a brand new set of downs for the Jets. Again, if you're just tuning in, Dolphins leading 24-10. They're showing the Broncos now up 14-3 over the Bengals. I feel like that was probably the expected result there as of now. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Fields under center, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Hall is in the backfield, sending a man in motion. Fields hands it off to Hall up the middle, fighting forward and brought down at the 49, the other side of the 50. So that's a gain of 5. Namath also changed the league forever. I know, but as a player though, I can't. I'm sorry. Just as the player on the field, I get it. I totally get it. But I just don't think so. 2nd and 5, ball at the 49. Fields in the shotgun, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fields hands the ball off to Hall. And he can't find anything but a bunch of Dolphins, as that's a loss of 1. Tackled at the 50, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up for the Jets. I didn't say Namath belongs in the Hall of Fame, just disputing the most overrated tag. Oh, that's fair. Okay, I don't know if he's overrated because most people don't like him anyway. So, yeah, that's fair, Sean. That is fair. I forgot the original argument. 3rd and 6, ball at the 50. They need to get to the 44. Fields in the shotgun, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Fields hands the ball off up the middle and can't find anything. Davis dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th and 7, I imagine. The Jets will punt it. Touchdown 366. Even so, don't worry, I'm sorry. But Eli, there's just pretty much everything after 2011 is stat padding. He did nothing. He was nothing after 2011. So take off all those stats at the end, nothing. He was just going 4 and 12, 6 and 10, doing nothing. That's what he did. He didn't do nothing. All right, we're awaiting the punt here at the 49 again. The Jets, they need to do something, but they'll have to wait another drive, as here is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. 41-yard punt, fair catch at the 10. Watch the Super Bowl win for Namath and Dilfer. No. Magic, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. You know that's not right. He played for the NFL, literally changed it. No, trust me, I get it. If the Jets don't win that, then we don't have the NFL today. I completely agree with that part. I understand that part, Steve. Of course, I do. So, yeah, if the argument, again, if it's overrated, then, yeah, okay, he's not the most overrated quarterback. Because, again, he's got a lot of haters. A lot of people that say he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Which, again, is true. But, yeah, they do talk a lot of trash. So, by theory, if everyone doesn't like somebody, then he's not overrated anymore. If anything, he would be probably underrated. Because I remember this was like when Ben Roethlisberger, the GOAT, retired. Everyone was saying he was overrated. So if everyone says he's overrated, then who's overrating him? So then he becomes underrated. There you go. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like baseball, if you like college football, leave a like right now. And definitely subscribe to the channel. That is a harmful and offensive. This guy, Sean. What in the world? What in the world am I reading? Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out and giving me a chance to call the game for you. Again, just clicking on the live stream definitely helps the channel a lot. So, again, appreciate you guys. Again, we're a growing channel, folks. Again, just 6 months ago at 30 subs. 2 months ago at 340. Now we're over 1,200. Why? Because we're a growing channel. And, hey, maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not a bad channel at all. Underrated. You got a hidden gem here. Is it a Hall of Fame channel? No, but pretty good. Hall of pretty good. How dare you, Trent Dilfer? Yeah, I know. I feel like Magic Man knows what he was doing. He was just trolling. He was trolling. He knows. Speaking of overrated, Emmitt Smith, the longevity champion. Fair. That's fair. He's not the best. Well, now, again, not to defend Emmitt here, but I think the only people that overrate him are going to be Cowboys fans. So there's that. So I think most people would say Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Jim Brown. My generation probably say LaDainian Tomlinson or Adrian Peterson would be the best running back. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just with Cowboys fans. All right, the Dolphins have the ball at the 10, their own 10. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Oh, a jet guy moved. A jet guy moved. What kind of call was that? Anyway, it's going to be a free 5 yards. Marino versus O'Brien, my favorite games of the 80s. Dolphins versus Jets were always awesome. Who remembers the Vinny Testaverde game in the 90s? I do not, obviously. So 1st and 5 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, the Jets just look not great. to put it lightly. First and 5, ball at the 15. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Tua under center, sending a man in motion. Tua, play action, steps up, moving to his right, evading pressure, throws. It's incomplete. Had Waddle wide open, couldn't make the catch. Tua just moving around, just had opportunities to throw it. Didn't until the last second and just could not connect. You're missing a really super bad performance by the Jets. Oh, yeah. Really bad. The Jets will close the gap. Yep, Trisk is one with the script. The script usually has the games being one score for the most part. Yeah, you get the occasional blowout, but for the most part, everything's one score now. 2nd and 5 in the pistol/shotgun. Tua hands it off up the middle. And he's fighting forward but can't get much as A-Chain is brought down after a gain of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Dolphins. No, they won't. Every time they they fumble. And again, like I said, it's probably going to be a one-score game very soon. I don't make the rules. I've just watched too much football, especially over the last 7 or 8 years. Coincidentally, FanDuel and DraftKings became partners for the NFL. I'm just saying. Just saying, folks. 3rd and 3 in the shotgun is Tua. Tua drops back, looking to his right. Heavy pressure, spins out of it. Throws, it is incomplete. Pass intended for Malik Washington, unable to make the catch. And the Dolphins will have to 3 and out. Again, that's one of the rare 3 and outs that they've had. They've been moving the ball pretty well tonight for the most part. They started the game going 85 yards down the field, fumbling on the 2 and allowing Miami to go up 98 yards. Yeah, I know. Trust me. You're about to see a close game soon, folks. 4th and 3. Jake Bailey on to punt it away. As there is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 63-yard punt. Field at the 19 is at the 20. The 25, the 30. 35. Still fighting forward. Brought down at the 37. So, the Jets will take over at their own 37, again, with a chance to make this a one-score game. They're showing the Dolphins-Jets duels over the years. And then you got to show the pick 6. 100-yard pick 6. So, yeah, the Dolphins, well, Marino did beat the Jets a lot. But, hey, the Jets also beat Marino. 1st and 10, ball at the 37. Fields is under center. Fields, play action. Fires over the middle. It's caught at the 46. Wilson just going to fall down at the 45. That's a big gain and a big first down. I'm enjoying the game on this channel while eating chicken fajitas and watching Star Trek episode 19. Tomorrow is yesterday. Soft, warm chocolate. You eat too many chocolate chip cookies now. Are you suggesting Vegas betting has an influence on? I'm not saying nothing. 1st and 10 at the 45. I am not suicidal, folks. Fields, play action. Fires over the middle. It's caught at the 25. The 20 fighting forward and brought down at the 16. The Jets, seemingly dead in the water, have all of a sudden found some life here as we're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. I'm rooting for whoever is losing. Go Jets, go. I love my NFL betting method. I should publish it. You should. Steve, you'd be rich. What's the deal? I don't know. Trisk loves the cookies lately. That's what I'm saying, Sean. He's been eating a lot of cookies. I'm worried about him now. He's always on me about my health, but now you might have to look in the mirror. 1st and 10 at the 18. In the shotgun is Fields, sending a man in motion. Fields takes the snap, looking over to his right, fires to the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown. Oh, no, the ref saying incomplete, and there's pass interference. And it looks like it's going to be on Wilson. Oh, man. That is a crucial penalty. Glenn looking like he can't believe it. The referee's like, I didn't make the call. I don't know who you're talking to. It ain't me, though. Oh, the ruling on the field is a touchdown. Okay, so they did actually give him the touchdown, but it doesn't matter. They're going to mark it. I mean, they're going to take it away. Pass interference on Wilson. Yeah, I've been eating them for a week. I love them. I just want to get fat. I am fat myself, so it is what it is for me. All right, well, Wilson charged with OPI. That's the end of the third quarter. Miami up 24-10, but the Jets are driving, folks. You make 4 every other night. I eat 2 each day. Seems like you make them every day, but I guess you check in every 2 days. So that would be why. That would make it seem like you do eat them every day. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out, giving me the chance to call this game for you. Hopefully, I've done a decent enough job for you, again, to like and subscribe. It's completely free. You won't have to pay a dime. It is a growing channel, so definitely like and subscribe. Again, just 6 months ago at 30 subs, 2 months ago at 343, and now we're over 1,200. So, again, it is a growing channel, folks. You may as well subscribe now. Tris, do you remember Chief Nakahoma from the Braves? I have no idea who the heck in the world that is. Looks like the penalty is going to be it's going to be a 10-yard penalty or a spot foul. I'm not too sure, but it's going to be 1st and 20 whenever we do come back. Again, the Dolphins up 24-10 on the Jets, but the Jets are driving, looking to make this a close game. Just double checking some things here. They're recommending me on YouTube, like, oh, you're a growing creator. You need to do vertical streams, and you will, I don't know. It says you will, like, double your reach pretty much. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do the vertical stream. Magic Man, I know you're here. What do you think? Or maybe you're not here. Maybe you're not here. I know Rhino does it. I guess I should ask him. I wonder if he can provide me the stats. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot more stuff happening. Oh, it was a she. You will like it. I don't know. I don't think I will. I don't know. I don't know if I should do the vertical side. You're here. What do you think, Magic Man? Do you think that's worth it? The vertical stream, like to have it on the phone. I don't know. Anyway, it's 1st and 20 at the 28. Fields going right to left now on your YouTube screen. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, sending a man in motion. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Fires, checks it down to Hall. And he's going to be brought down after a short gain. And I hear a late flag. 15 minutes left. Oh, yeah, we're just starting the fourth quarter here. Again, there's a flag on the play. I don't really know what in the world's going on here. Personal foul after the play. Unnecessary roughness on the offense. Number 78. What in the world? They want you to do cell phone shorts. I don't know why that's a thing, but I don't know. Well, I mean, the shorts thing I get. I should do that. But, they also want me to stream this on my phone as well. I don't know. Oh, wow, yeah. So, offensive lineman just driving the defensive lineman in the ground after the ball was thrown. I don't know. Regardless, it's going to be, I think it's 1st and very, very long. I don't know if the down counted. The down did count. 2nd and 28, but now there's another conference. The vertical stream is helpful for channels' main lyrics, like you said, for phones. Just means you got to keep up with 2 chats is all. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should ask Rhino. Rhino would know the stats on it. 2nd and 28. Ball at the 37. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fields gets the snap. Looking to his right, now moving to his left. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 35 and pushed out of bounds at the 32. And I don't think there's a flag. All the refs are on their flags. And Hall's saying you got to throw the flag. That's tough, I think. I don't know. Judon, again, initially contacted him, but I don't know if he continued with the tackle. It's close. I have a ton of short ideas for today, but editing's hard. It's definitely time-consuming. 3rd and very, very long. 3rd and 24 at the 32 of Miami. They need to get to the 8 for a brand new set of downs. And Fields wants them to reset the clock. Looks like, I don't know if it's going to be a delayed game or they got the timeout off. So I don't know if they call a timeout or not. It looks like they didn't. They're just going to flat out reset it. 2 chats is a good idea. 1 chat. I don't know if that's how it works there, Sean. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing great, Scott. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, actually. I don't know. I lied there. I'm not doing great. I'm doing okay. 3rd and 24 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Fields takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Fires. It is. Oh, was it intercepted? It may have been. They're whistling that it hit the turf. Dolphins and Jets all getting close to each other, not in a friendly manner. They're going to show the replay here. And yeah, the ball clearly hit the ground, so no interception there, but it's going to be 4th and long. I imagine they kick a field goal. What I do think would be helpful is if you multi-stream YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, which pays more than YouTube. Rumble. I've never heard of Rumble. Tyreek Hill's not a Hall of Famer. It's a great way to expand your audience. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'd have to use Restream. I don't know if I like Restream. I like OBS a lot. This is very nice. 4th and 24. They're going to kick a field goal here. 50-yard attempt from the left hash. This is old man Nick Folk. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 24-13 is your score. 13:09 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Dolphins, of course, still with the lead. And they still lead by 2 scores. Kick the field goal. Yeah, no, definitely kicking out. 4th and 26. Not even close to an interception. That guy, is it this guy, Sean? Sean definitely not happy with the Jets right now. Definitely not happy. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Definitely do that. Again, if you enjoy what you're listening to, I do try to provide you with the closest, like the radio-style broadcast as possible. So if you do like the old traditional style, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go, old man Nick, this guy. Rumble is essentially a YouTube alternative with higher pay. Also, Kick is another option to stream on. So do you think, I do know Kick, you think sports play-by-play has a chance on like Twitch and Kick and all that stuff? I was kind of led to believe otherwise. I don't know. That'd be interesting, but I don't know. I'm telling you, 24-24 still in the cards. It is still in the cards, actually. Jets score again at 19. They go for 221. They kick a field goal, 24-24. Boom, right there. Right there. Oh, man. And again, folks, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you'd like to. Jets down by 11. Like I said, though, again, they could score a touchdown, go for 2 to make it a 3-score game. Or Jets could kick a field goal, make it 24-16. I think that's more realistic. And then the Jets score a touchdown, go for 2. Boom, right there. Let's see what is happening in Denver. Last time we checked, it was 14-3. And apparently it was updating because normally it doesn't. Okay, 14-3. The Bengals have the ball at the Denver. I have no idea. I don't know where they're going. Denver. I have no idea. Cincinnati 24, it looks like. Sports does great on TikTok and Rumble. TikTok is also really good, but the amount of trolls increased. Oh, I bet. They need a touchdown, Pat, and 2 safeties. No, again, you can score a touchdown, go for 2, and kick a field goal. That's more realistic. They're showing the nice run that Fields had. I think it was a 50-yard run or something like that. As you can see on the screen, you can see Fields 6 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. Fields through the air, though, 12 for 16, which is nice, but only 117. Again, a lot of dinking and dunking, not too much down the field. All right, so Folk kicks it off. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Lowering the shoulder and the head, brought down at the 33. And that's where the Dolphins will begin their drive. Again, the Dolphins have been pretty good. Now, they have lost Tyreek Hill. So I think it's been 2 drives since that has happened, and they looks good, and then they look bad, 3 and out. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag with how the Dolphins have looked without Hill. Trisk hadn't seen how bad the Jets do. Yeah, but again, he's seen a lot of football, folks. Seen a lot of football, and it tends to work. 1st and 10, Tua under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tua hands the ball off up the middle. He's got some space. He's trying to fight forward, and it's going to be a nice little gain there. Gain of 8 after a hard-fought run. That was 8 chain on the carry. Release the Tagovailoa file, says Highlight Workshop. No idea what you mean there, but why not? Why not? So 2nd and 2 for the Dolphins as they mark him down at the 42. WWNF, this guy. Did you ask Ryan, is our team if the Steelers? No, you asked that after. You asked that after the show had aired. 2nd and 2, again at the 42. Tua in the pistol. Tua hands the ball off. And he's trying to get outside, but he can't. The Jets are all over him. And that's a loss of 2. It's very interesting now. Again, 3rd and 4. Not sure you want Fields throwing the ball the rest of the year. Tough crowd there for Fields. Who are the Jets' backups? I know it's Tyrod Taylor. 3rd and 4 for the Dolphins. They need to get to the 44 for a brand new set of downs. Tua in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tua drops back. Looking to his right. Now to his left. Fires. It is overthrown. An incomplete pass intended for Darren Waller. And another 3 and out for the Dolphins. Back-to-back 3 and outs. Trisky might be right again. Like I said, I think that's doable. Fields hasn't been good since OSU. Send him to the XFL. I'm not a Fields fan, so, it doesn't really impact me. Highlight. Not really that great. I don't think he's good myself. So I don't know about the XFL, though, as there is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 7-yard punt, and he took a fair catch at the 3. Isaiah Williams probably could have just let that one go. But maybe he just wants the yards on the fantasy. I don't know, but kind of a mistake there. The Jets will have the ball at their own 3. Trisk, is Justin Fields related to Mrs. Fields Cookies? What in the world? Matcher Man, the backups for the Jets are prop planes. This guy. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. Again, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like MLB, if you like college football, definitely like and subscribe for play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. And, of course, tomorrow I will try my best to cover as many baseball games as possible. I can guarantee you Reds and Dodgers. I just can't guarantee you anything else because I'll be at work. I'll try to cover as many games as possible. Tommy Maddox could win the Super Bowl with the Steelers right now. You are crazy, highlight. So I think you're just trying to get a reaction from us. I think that's what it is. I'll let it slide until you take it too far. But yeah, that's pretty. I mean, you're crazy, highlight. I know that Tyreek Hill is most likely out for the remainder of the game. Of course, I do not know how long it is going to be out yet. Hopefully, it won't be long. I think, Scott, it looked pretty bad. I think it might be the season. 97-yard drive coming. Oh, wait, they're not playing the Steelers, this guy. Neil O'Donnell is not a Steelers quarterback legend there, Magic Man. No, sir. Why did that guy catch that punt? No, his awareness in Madden is 0. So, yeah. Well, what a dart. Williams take a break. I don't know what he was doing. There's a nice seat next to the cheerleaders. I feel like he would probably take that seat there, Steve. Yeah, no, he would definitely take that seat next to the cheerleaders. I think if actually every NFL player would. Tommy Gunn was awesome in 02. In fact, it will check with him down at Giant Eagle. He stalks this guy. But yeah, no, Tommy Maddox was good in that year, but no. Tommy Maddox would struggle behind this O-line. He can't move. He couldn't move at all. All right, again, the Jets will have the ball at their own 3. Again, a kind of a disastrous decision there by Isaiah Williams. Fair catching it at the 3 with no one really around him. Neil the steal, yep. Stole a Super Bowl away from the Steelers. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets again at their own 3. Fields is in the shotgun. Receiver to the right, trips to the left. Sending a man in motion is Fields. Fields hands the ball off to Hall. He's trying to get out of the end zone, and he does as he's brought down at the 2. That's a loss of 1 on the play. Jets may give up a safety. They may. Fields having a chat with the offensive lineman, just a small chat. 2nd and 11. Fields is under center. 2 receivers to the left. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Fields hands the ball off. This is Hall up the middle, stumbling forward, and is brought down at the 5. That's a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd and 8. Neil the Steal. Is this the 2020 election in PA? Neil. Who is Neil? Who's Neil? I don't even know who Neil is. Doctor, you do understand when I text fast. Some words change? No, that's okay. That's okay, Trisk. 3rd and 8. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end in tight. Fields drops back, looking over. Is caught at the 10, fighting forward, and gets across the 1st down marker. That's enough for a brand new set of downs for the Jets. One guy up. Oh, are you talking about that one? But what does Neil have to do with it? 1st and 10. Fields hands the ball off up the middle. He's at the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and that's where he's dropped. That's a nice gain for the Jets. Jets are moving the ball. They're looking very good on this drive. Anyone remember Jerry? Yes, I do. I don't think he was 300, though, whenever he was with the Giants, though. I know that's brought up a lot, but I think he got down to like 260. 1st and 10, Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fields sending a man in motion, drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It is batted away. Incomplete. Pass intended for Garrett Wilson. Phillips, though, on the coverage. Jason Taylor had, that was interesting. Punt and fumble recovered by Jets. Prediction, by the way, Neil O'Donnell. Yeah, I understand that, but okay. Anyway, we're just going to move on. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Fields in the shotgun. Fields drops back. Heavy pressure, and they're going to whistle it dead. That's going to be a false start on the Jets. Come on, Jets, let's get one in here. It could be. Jared was 306 in summer camp. Yes, he was. Oh, was he? I don't know. Again, I feel like he wasn't. Well, I mean, summer camp, yeah, but I feel like, during actual play, I think he was 260. Culpepper 300. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think he was, but he was big. All right, again, that false start will back up the Jets as they're at the 25. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fields awaiting the snap. Drops back, looking to his right. Steps up, fires. It is caught at the 30. Does a little shimmy and is brought down at the 35. That's a gain of 10. Making it third and manageable. Jason Taylor clapping. Oh, it's Mason Taylor. Oh, I see the connection. They were probably just talking about that. That makes more sense. Almost. Yeah, he probably was. Yeah. He's a big dude. Mason Taylor, I guess he's related to Jason Taylor. Probably his son, if I had to guess. Third down for the Jets. Fields in the shotgun. They're at the 36. They need to get to the 40.5. Fields drops back, looking over. Heavy pressure, moving to his left. He's going to take off and run, and he is brought down shy of the marker, but there is a penalty marker on the play. Why do they keep showing Jason Taylor? Nobody cares. I mean, I'm assuming it's his son. His son is Mason Taylor, if I had to guess. That's the only reason I could actually make any sense of what they're showing Jason. Yes, it's holding on the Jets. That's going to back them up by 10. And, yep, there's a clear hold there, deciding to embrace him from behind and slamming him down. Then I see on the left side of the screen, the Jets' offensive lineman's helmet comes off. So, oh, man, a penalty that wasn't called for the Dolphins. 3rd and 15. Again, they need to get to the 40-yard line. They're at the 26. Fields in the shotgun. Fields awaiting the snap. Drops back. Looking. Checks it down. It's caught by Wilson, who is gang tackled at the 30. That's well shy of the sticks. Gain of 5. And again, that's going to make it 4th and 10. I imagine they're going to have to punt. Penalties for the Jets. Flag, yep. Red flag. Why is there a kid with a Jets jersey next to Jason? This guy is Sean. Sean, I've never seen you act this way before. 4th and 10. And again, they're going to punt. We're just awaiting the punt now. They're ticking this down. I think the Jets think they're up 24-13, but that's not the case. There is the punt. It's a high punt, not going much. That's a high bounce. And the Jets don't even let it bounce again. Oh, the Jets are not well knowledgeable in the rules or how the game of football goes, I guess. As they downed it again, it was a high bounce. Bounced again, and then the Jets were right there again. Why not let it bounce some more? It is what it is. It's not my team, folks. If they're your team, though, you almost beat this team at least. But, geez, that's rough. What's up, Doc? Thanks for calling the game, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And go Finn. Yeah, they look good. Though 3 and outs in the last 2 drives, though. I don't know what's going on. 1st and 10 in the pistol is Tua at the 26. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands the ball off. This is A-Chain trying to bounce it outside. He does at the 30, 35, and is out of bounds, but I believe he'll have the first down. That's a good run and a first down for the Dolphins. I'm sorry, Doctor. This is decades of Jets frustration coming out in one night. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Dolphins looking good. The Jets, not so much. Not to rain on your parade, but I did have the Jets going 5-12. I was mocked and laughed at. All I'm saying is they may be 0-4 after this one. 1st and 10 at the 39. Tua under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tua hands the ball off, up the middle. Oh, nice move at the 40, 45, 50, 45. Gardner bring him down at the 40. That's a nice run. And again, another brand new set of downs for the Dolphins as we're about to tick under 6 minutes. It could be worse. The kid could be wearing a Glenn Foley jersey. Not Glenn Foley. Glenn Foley is Glenn Foley. Curious. We'll be looking that up later. Again, the Dolphins looking good. If you're a Jets fan, you're probably not happy. 1st and 10 at the 40. Tua is under center. Fullback in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off. This is A-Chain again. Cuts inside. Oh, the ball's out! And it's still out. The Dolphins hopped on it, but I don't know if they recovered. It looked like initially the Dolphins did, but again, we don't know. The Jets are pointing this way. The Dolphins are pointing that way. Forcing the fumble, but again, there are a bunch of Dolphins in the area. But I don't know if he landed. I believe, okay, so it's going to be first down, or not, pardon me. The Dolphins did recover. It's going to be second down for the Dolphins. Nick Foley would wear it. Glenn, oh, wow. Again, I have no idea. No idea. 2nd and 7 for the Dolphins. Tua in the pistol at the 37. Tua. Play action is going to check it down at the 35, 30, 25, 20, and brought down at the 18. Once again, a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins as the clock continues to run. And that is all in the Dolphins' favor. If they score a touchdown, probably over. Probably over. Again, a nice play design here. Everyone's going to the right except for Tua and Hill, not Tyreek Hill, another a Dolphin player named Hill, Julian Hill. So, yeah, very nice play design. Close call it was. If you have them at 5 and 12, they need to go 5 and 8. Yeah, I don't know if they go 5 and 8. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Tua takes the snap, hands it off. A-Chain at the 20 and is brought down at the 19. That's a loss of 1. And the Jets are going to take their first timeout with 3:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, if the Jets, in theory, they hold the Dolphins to a field goal. It's 27-13, still a 2-score game. The Jets could do that thing that most teams do, just march down the field with very little time and make it a 1-score game, make it a little interesting. All I know is Hill is done. Yep. Neighbors, yep. I know it's a lot of injuries there, Ultimate. Bryce Petty. Oh, Bryce Petty. Oh, that guy. He was not good. The Dolphins will be at Carolina next week. A chance there to go to 2-3. I mean, though Carolina did blow out the Falcons in Carolina, so maybe the Panthers have good home field advantage. I don't know. Probably not. 2nd and 10 ball at the 19. I don't know. The Dolphins only have 5 seconds. They're going to have to get this play off. They have to go right now. And, yeah, the Dolphins are going to have to call a timeout. That's pretty embarrassing for the Dolphins after a timeout. You're rushing to get a play out. That's pretty bad. That is not good. So the Dolphins have to burn a timeout. Again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel. Just 2 months ago at 340, 6 months ago at 30. Now we're over 1,200. So, again, appreciate you guys for subscribing, for tuning in, just giving me a chance to call this game for you. Hopefully I won you over with the way I call games. I do the NFL, I do Major League Baseball, and I do college football. Played for the Jets from 94 to 98. I think he was born in 70. Okay, gotcha. 2nd and 10. Tua in the shotgun's going to toss, and it's incomplete. Hill was right in front of him, and I see a flag falling out of someone's pocket. Maybe a genuine flag, I'm not too sure, but that was pretty bad by Tua. Had a guy wide open, had multiple guys wide open. Throws it to one and can't connect. That was pretty embarrassing. There was a Dolphin legend named Cleo Lemon. Yes, I remember Cleo Lemon. Oh, who was the receiver The receiver, Carmelli or something? Carmelli or something? Like Greg Carmelio or was it Brian Hartline? I could be way off. It may have been Brian Hartline. I don't remember. Greg something. If there's a Dolphins fan here, please help me. Greg something. Who was it? 3rd and 10, ball at the 19. They need to get to the 8, so it's 3rd and 11. In the pistol, Tua takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and he's not going to get much. And the Jets aren't calling a timeout. They're going to let this tick all the way, I guess. And I'm hearing a bunch of whistles now. Someone called a timeout. The Jets just now called a timeout, so they let 10 seconds burn off the clock. And then they decided to take a timeout, and very, very not good. I know that's not good English there, but very not good. Very much bad coaching. A few years ago, the Jets were like 1-7. They thought for sure they would get a first-round pick. Finished 7-9, 8-8. Yep. We're number 4. Remember, they beat the Patriots for that one win. No, that was the Ravens. That was the Ravens. I think it was the 07 Dolphins, or was it it was the 08. Let me just click the Dolphins here. Okay, so it's going to be a 36-yard attempt from the right hash. This is Riley Patterson. Patterson, the snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 27-13, the Dolphins lead with 3:30 left to go. I guess they gave them the time back. Very not good. Yep, play-by-play, JJ. This is what we do here. We have very, very bad English. Pirates winning it all next year. Oh, yeah, you know it. On MLB The Show 26, that's what we're doing. JJ, thank you for stopping by. Folks, please check out Play-by-Play with JJ. His Phillies made it to the playoffs. His Eagles also looking all right. And, of course, Philly fans will let you know about it, of course. So, yeah, definitely like and subscribe. Check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Definitely the best on YouTube when it comes to playing or just doing play-by-play. So he's awesome. Again, appreciate you checking out the channel tonight. I'm assuming you're off tonight as the Phillies just kind of awaiting to see who they play in the NLDS. All right, Patterson is on to kick things back off. Fielded at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, and slung down at the 40. Looking for your Phillies in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. Phillies. Hey, they could be taking on the Reds. They could be taking on the Reds. JJ Magic Man was telling us how much he loved. Oh, yeah. Magic Man, a big, very big Joe Namath fan. If he says otherwise, he's just kidding right now. You're off tonight, busy. Oh, yeah, I imagine. I'm trying to be busy tomorrow, but I don't know if I will be. I mean, I will be at work, but I hope to call as many games as possible tomorrow. 1st and 10. Can confirm calling Reds and Dodgers, though. 1st and 10 at the 39. Jets trying to get something going. Fields in the shotgun. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Now moving to his right, checks it down. It's caught at the 40, 45, and brought down around the 47. And immediately, Hall just getting up and trying to stop or trying to hand the ball to a ref. So I'm seeing all this stuff here. 2nd and 2, ball at the 47. Fields drops back. Moving to his right, now moving upfield, and is going to get the first down after he dives across the 50. 1st and 10, Jets. Eagles, Phillies, and their fans can't go on the planet Saturday. I wouldn't notice this guy. I'm going to run out and get that name with Ramsters. Oh, yeah, there we go. 1st and 10 at the 49. Fields in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one to the right. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It is nearly intercepted. Oh, Fields had all day. Just couldn't make a decision. Fires it, and it's almost thrown away. Thank you, JJ. I don't know why I always confuse Joe Namath for Joe Namath. That's like Mammoth. Namath for Joe Nathan. Joe Nathan, a closer, I believe, for the Twins, if I remember. Hunter Renfrow. Yeah. 2nd and 10 for the Jets at the Miami 49. Fields in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking to his left. Now looking over the middle. Fires. It's caught at the 45. Makes a guy miss at the 40. And brought down at the 35. As we're trending at 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting, it's something, again, the Jets have to be very wary of. Whatever it is, I don't know. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Fields drops back. Looking. Checks it down at the 30. Oh, he breaks a tackle and... Oh, and he took a late shot there. That might be a flag. Oh, there's not a flag. Rockert already dropped, and then a Dolphin came in and just slammed into him. The fact that there's no flag on that, even I can't believe it. I just read that test for his Monday Night Miracle was in 2000. Remember that night you were sleeping, came home late, working at the restaurant watching 30-7. Deficit to Miami get erased. Oh, nice. Who's the worst 0 for team? 0 for 12. They were 0 for 14, by the way. 0 for 16 Browns. 0 for 16 Lions. No, I think the Buccaneers are actually probably the worst. Sean, you remember me coming home late? Yeah, Sean, that'd be very confusing if you did. Soft chocolate chip cookies, probably. Weary and Wary both. Yeah, I think they both work there. Remember the game? I wish I knew you guys back then. The doctor was 3 years old. Jeez, life was good. No stress, no nothing. Now I'm loaded with stress. All right, we're going to see that 1 in 15. Yeah, it was 2007. So, yeah, Cleo Lemon. Now, who was this Greg guy that made that game-winning catch? Greg Camarillo. Camarillo, yes, Greg Camarillo. He only had 8 catches on the season. His long was 64. That was the catch. Oh, that is so cool. And yeah, their win again was the Ravens. The 07 Ravens. The 07 Ravens I don't think were good. I don't think they were good. Let me check. That's not telling me what I wanted to. Okay, well, we're just going to have to accept that. Well, I can click on the Ravens. 1,000 IQ. Yeah, they were 5 and 11. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. We're just, of course, calling the end of this game, looking up some old football stuff. It's always fun. So definitely like and subscribe if you like sports. If you're a sports fan, definitely subscribe. Many sports fans have. Football, baseball, this is what we do. So definitely like and subscribe. For more play-by-play with Dr. Delay, this is what I do. Actually, no, I ate some cookies and cream ice cream. I was 160 pounds. No way. Were you really? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. Oh, and $12, we're never going to win. Again, they were 0-14, guys. Come on. Don't make me fact check you guys. Come on. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Los Angeles Buccaneers. I did not know that was in the thing. 0-14. There you go. See, look, I got you guys. It's all good. I forgive you guys. How much you weigh now? Oh, Trisk has put on the pounds, but we all have. 1st and 10, ball at the 23. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Sending a man in motion. Fields drops back, looking to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. That ball came out not cleanly at all. That was not a spiral. It falls incomplete. Is Jeff Hostelry? No, he is not. Magic Man, you know you're just trolling. No way. Doctor, did you put out your postseason predictions? Oh, I did not. I don't know if I'm going to. I haven't. That'd be a nice little video. I'd have to do it before tomorrow. I work tomorrow morning. I don't think I will. Oh, it's a bummer. 2nd and 10. Fields drops back, looking to his right. Fires to his right to the end zone. It is caught, but I think his feet were out. Oh, and the referee saying touchdown. Touchdown, New York Jets. If he kept his feet in bounds, then I am I'm going to be flabbergasted. There was a defender all over him. I thought, again, he initially touched it in bounds, but then he didn't have control. 2 feet. Oh, yeah, that foot definitely touched the white. I'm sorry, folks. The left foot. Again, he didn't have control. Now he has control. Oh, my goodness. And Orlovsky's saying touchdown. I don't think it's a touchdown. I don't think it is. Doctor, I worked all day, coached soccer, and played soccer on the weekends. Jets, not good. Let it be true. That was a great catch. It ain't over till it's over. Looks like the touchdown was approved because they're not even looking at it. Oh, man. I didn't think it was, folks, but it is what it is. They're going for 2. Fields is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They're in tight. Fields going to keep it on the RPO, and he walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, it is a one-score game, folks. 27-21 with 1:49 left to go in this one. Showing this catch by Wilson again. And personally, I thought the left foot had touched the white. But what do I know other than my eyes? Trisk could kick probably, maybe not now. He probably could now, barely. He could kick from 50, probably from 55. Trisk is a good kicker. In Trisk's prime, he was a great kicker. Why do they always go for 2? I don't know. That was risky. Yeah, I agree. It was a dumb move, but they got it, so that's all that matters. That would have ticked you off, Steve. Yeah, that's a tough one. The spread, I think the spread was 2.5, and I think they already hit the over. They have made you much dumber. Yeah, they have. All right, again, folks, the Jets have just scored. It's 27-21. I don't know what's happening. We're just showing a lot of stuff on the sidelines, so I don't really know. So it looks like the Jets are going to attempt an onside kick. Again, the Jets only have 1 timeout. Folk raising hands. There is the onside kick, and it's recovered by Miami. Again, the Jets only have 1 timeout left, so I don't know. I don't know if this can really be done. Again, in theory, the Dolphins could give the ball back to the Jets with about 40 seconds left because the Jets do have, again, a timeout. Spread some Nutella on that Hawaiian bread and slap the butternut squash. We got an actual game. Yeah, we do. For the moment. You cannot kick right foot anymore because, you've been injured. Le'Veon Bell, Jerome Bettis. You should have seen with 1:52 left in the first half. Yeah, that was bad. All right, 1st and 10. Tua hands the ball up the middle. This is A-Chain trying to fight and get something and cannot. As he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Of course, the Jets take their last timeout. Yeah, how are the Broncos and Bengals doing? So timeout, the Jets. The Jets actually host the Cowboys next. So that'll be interesting. Broncos up 21-3 over the Bengals. The Bungles bungling it up. Also better, yeah. Kind of a dumb move by the Jets for the onside kick. Yeah, I agree. All right, GG for 15 seconds, but we'll take it. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Hands the ball off up the middle. He's going to get a couple. We're going to go ahead and remove that. Not gonna ban, but one more time we'll say goodbye. Yeah. 3rd and 7. Oh, I can't. I take advantage of the fact that I try to read every comment. I try. Oh, Well, hey, we're changing policies here. We're changing policies here. We'll not be reading every comment, folks. 3rd and 7. Tua hands the ball off up the middle, trying to find something, and he cannot, as that's going to be a loss on the play. So actually, I miscalculated. The Jets will have the ball maybe with 5 seconds left. How's it going, Hawkins? Yeah, again, we're just having some rough moments here on the channel tonight. It is what it is. Yeah, Magic Man, I know. That was bad. That was not good. That's a rough one. That's a rough one there. So, again, I imagine the Dolphins will punt it away, and the Jets, again, won't really have much time to work with. Cincinnati, Denver, it's a blowout over there, I can tell you that much. Gosh. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. All right, again, just 13 seconds here. The Dolphins, again, going to have to punt it. And, you know, if the Jets had kicked it off, I mean, you know, with the returns now, I don't think they would have had good field position anyway, but at least you would have been, I mean, at least at the 30 or 35 at this point, not the other side of the 45. I mean, so, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's why I think, I don't like the onside kick there. It just wasn't smart. Anyway, here is the punt. And that's going to go. Oh, did it bounce at the 1? Now it's going to bounce. Oh, and great special teams coverage at the 1. Unbelievable. And the Jets will have to go 99 yards. It was probably Perna. Yeah, oh yeah, it could be. Blackout could be, that's good sports. Alternate alt account. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm honored that you're here. That's good sports. But geez, just picking on the little guy here. Denver is kicking in. It's all good. It's all good. Just, oh man, I can't believe that. This is a PG channel. I want to make that clear. 1st and 10. Fields in the shotgun. Trips to the left. 1 receiver to the right. Fields throws to Wilson. Wilson is going to have to try to lateral it to nobody. He's the last guy. He's going to cut upfield at the 5, the 10, the 15. Laterals. It's caught at the 20. He's still in bounds. Laterals it again. Oh, and Wilson. That wasn't Wilson, but whoever it was, he got wrecked. Oh, and there might be a fight on the field. The clock has hit 0. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. But there is a flag. Now, if this is against the Dolphins, they will have one more play. No, it is not against the Dolphins. It's against the Jets. And that will do it. The Dolphins have defeated the Jets 27-21 here in Miami. So, again, the Dolphins moving to 1-3. The Jets fall to 0-4. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And you're welcome, of course. Appreciate you, Nick, as always. And again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. It's a growing channel, so definitely like and definitely subscribe. If you like the NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, definitely like and subscribe. Good job. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Magic Man. Thank you. Don't worry, all of you guys. Appreciate you, Trisk, as always. Again, everyone here for stopping on by. You guys just make it hard hack PG. Oh, I bet. And thank you, Magic Man. Thank you guys all for stopping on by. Steve, as always, yes, again, thank you very much. I will send you guys over to another stream. I just don't know what it is. But again, make sure to like and subscribe if you love sports. Again, join the many, many sports fans that are subscribing to this channel. It is a growing channel, folks. Why? Because maybe it might be all right. And again, we got plenty of NFL, plenty of, baseball, of course. So let's see if I can try to send you guys over to the Rising Rhino. Let Rhino know I sent ya. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. Emily, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, I can earn that like and subscription. You guys all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm able to do more than one stream. I can tell you what, I can guarantee you I'll be doing Reds and the Dodgers. Hopefully, I can do another one. So, yes, hopefully we got another stream. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Peace out.